All right, shalom everybody. Peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite and share the link with your friends, and let us get more people here. I don't feel very well yet, but still I decide to come. As long as I can do it, I will be here. Uh, you know, I don't really choose topic in advance. I go on the internet and I see what a trend, and then I found this. I found many articles and videos made by Muslims. This is what came to me in my way in YouTube about Islam being the life solution. So I said, that's a good topic. Let us talk about it and see if this is true or not. So if you go in the internet, you will find, like starting from the AI, according to Islamic belief, yes, Islam is considered a solution for life problem because it provides a comprehensive set of guidelines and principles for living morals and just life. Now, I understand that this is AI saying according to Islam. This is a software collect information from the internet, and whatever the internet says, present it to you. It's not like a thinking human being giving you an accurate information as much as it is a collection of what the internet is sharing. Now, if we ask the Muslims, and I challenge the Muslims to give me any example of what they claim Islam is a life solution. As I know, it's the opposite. Islam is a destructive solution. And here right away you will see in the top right a video of Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik will give you...
What a politician is.
Okay, will give you a life solution. Look like maybe I saw this video before. So, okay.
And most of these countries are Muslim countries. What is the solution besides doing dua? Number one, first we have to find out that what is the cause of most of these killings, whether it be in Afghanistan.
So look like the question is asking, let us see the question from the beginning.
The Zakir Naik, Dr. Zakir Naik, it's been a long time since...
By the way, in case you do not know, the Muslims, who they are religious, they color their head red, as you see. So this guy is trying to copy Muhammad. And you will notice right away how stupid it is, how stupid you will look when you make your hair blonde, and you are not. I mean, it doesn't fit with you. But Muhammad, because he is racist, he want to be blonde. So he color his hair red. And that's why you see this Abdul here, his hair is red. So he's asking a question. Let us see what the question is.
Since I see you, last time I used to see you in Penang. Now you are no more coming to Penang. There are some problems, okay. But I am from Penang. I come all the way to see you, personally with my whole family. They want to see you live.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, give her the question.
MashaAllah, always watching in TV.
MashaAllah.
Now they want to see you live. Okay, Alhamdulillah. My question is, MashaAllah, the subject today is Islam is a solution for humanity, but it is very unpleasant that we are seeing in this world today what is happening in Syria, Muslims killing Muslims, what is happening in Yemen, Muslim killing Muslims, what is happening in they're like Myanmar, yes, we agree, Rohingyans, they have been killed mercilessly, we agree. But there is a solution now. What are we Muslims are supposed to do? What is going on in Yemen? What is going on in Syria? These helpless men, women, and children being killed, murdered. What are we Muslims supposed to do? All over the world, we Muslims, what we are doing? So, please give a solution that what we are supposed to do, we Muslims. Apart from we making dua, tahajjud, we're begging to Allah.
You know, here, the city, and like if you want to count Islamic countries killing each other, I mean, this guy, he lived in Pakistan properly. He never mentioned that what's happening in Pakistan. In Pakistan, every few weeks, there's a suicide bomber, you know, coming to, you know, a blocked user has joined. Leave voice. What is that? Is my voice coming, guys, in Discord? All right. Yeah. He is worried about what's happening in Syria, but he's not worried about what's happening in his own land. This is how hypocrite they are. I mean, can you find even one Muslim country is not killing each other? Just anyone, you know. Like now, there is a war between Ukraine and Russia, and even in that one, the Muslims are heavily involved. So war in Turkey with Syria, and Turkey with the Kurdish, war in Iraq, war in Libya, war in Yemen, war in Somalia, war. Where else? Where? Let's remember. Between Morocco and the Sahara, you know, and the Polisario, war in Libya, war. I mean, what is left? There is Afghanistan. Everywhere there's war. War between Iran and the Kurdish, Turkey and the Kurdish. We mentioned. I mean, this is Islam. So what is the reason for all those wars if Islam is a solution? And let us see what, you know, Zakir Naik will say.
The cause is that we find that the enemies of Islam, my main focus of my talk today was that how the enemies of Islam are trying to malign Islam, and how the enemies of Islam are justifying to attack the Muslim countries.
See, here you see the stupidity and the liars. Like, if we go back in history from the time of Muhammad, was Aisha from the enemy of Islam when she took an army to kill Ali? Like, was Aisha a CIA agent? They forgot the fact that American, they always support the terrorist. American government, they support Osama bin Laden. They support the Muslim terrorists in Bosnia. They killed more than 10,000 Christians in Serbia. So American always support terrorists, Muslim terrorists specifically. And they hand weapon against Christians. This is not new. But in order Muslims to justify, or let us say to explain why they are being doomed, they don't say the truth that because Islam is a religion of terrorism, and Islam does not have a solution except killing each other in case we have a disagreement. So the first solution Islam presents in case of a disagreement between two Muslims is killing, you know, each other. In fact, Muhammad in the Quran, he made it clear that if two groups of you disagree, try to fix it between them. If not, kill the one you think is unjust. So, and every group of Muslims say, I am the just, he is unjust, and they justify the killing. So they cannot, they don't have honesty and dignity to say Islam is a religion of war and killing and bloodshed. Muhammad was a rapist, Muhammad was a killer. If there is anyone would like to come to the mic and tell us what is the claim that Islam is a solution for life. As you see, the most important thing in life is peace. Islam never gives solution. Islam is a religion of war. Muhammad, he says, I've been victorious by terror. Is that a solution for war? Terror? I've been victorious by terror from a distance of 1 month journey. So how we can fight war if your prophet himself He's a big fat criminal. And he have no shame to say, I've been victorious by terror. He was not helped by God. He was helped by terror. He was not helped by debating and winning the debate. He was helped by terror. In fact, he says he was helped by terror from a distance of 1 month journey. Which field of life Islam can help us with? Do we have any Muslim who would like to join us? Anyone? Nobody? Any Muslim would like to tell us what is the solution Islam provide beside terrorism? Anything else? Like what about how a human being can help to fix his family problem? How we can fix that? Beat your wife. Islam provide solution for life problems. So now you fear that your wife, she is not being very much disobedience, like you tell her make some coffee for me, she is not standing up and making it right away because she is your slave. You beat her. Is that a life solution? Any Muslim? What is the life solution Islam provide? I'm trying to find out what the Muslims are talking about. So if we go right now here in this video and we go back in because you know Zakir and Zakur in the UK is saying nothing. Why Islam is a solution? Let us see why. So Islam is a solution because of what? Yeah, I have to pay $5 a month to read the article. What a scam. Is Islam the solution for contemporary problem? Sure. And let us see if there's a real article here. Islamic solution to the world's social problem. That's amazing. Okay. Omar Mambaya. That sounds like an African. The word plunged on a sort of problems, social. Okay. So what is the solution? Let us see. Do you have like A, B, C, D? Okay, hold on. Let's see. We'll start from here maybe. The variability of Islamic law and to solve current problem, global warming. Maybe global warming can be solved by Islam. The divine nature of Islam make it the only religion in the world that offer genuine solution. Like what, Muslims? I want to know. Like what? Like what? To such problem as social unrest. As an example, how we can stop pedophiles. Islam follow a pedophile. So instead of fighting pedophile, Islam solve the problem. Make everybody pedophile. Right? Pedophile is a problem. It exists in every society. Somebody is pervert, sick in the mind. He want to hurt children. How Islam solve it? By making a pedophile is the right thing to do. Because Muhammad himself is a pedophile. So now here we go, see, we solve one of the biggest problem in the world. Pedophile is not sick no more. Pedophile is being the right way to do sexual life. All right. What else? Instability, poverty. Well, Islam will solve poverty. So who is holding Muslims in Pakistan to be rich? The biggest Muslim country in the world, Indonesia. The second Muslim is Bangladesh. The third Muslim is Pakistan. The three are the top poor countries in the world. Islam will solve poverty, or Islam will increase poverty because you Muslims, you have tons of wives, keep marrying wives and having kids in the street. Like Elon Musk, he is like now in a race. Like there is two big company in race to go to Mars, the owner of Amazon and Elon Musk. What the country like Pakistan is in race to do? You keep begging the Western to give you money because you are hungry and you are destroyed. And the only race I know in Pakistan is the donkey race. Now, I am sure that your donkey race can change a lot and save global warming. I mean, here we go. We are going green. So you are in the middle of the capital of Pakistan, and half of the country is driving donkeys. Huh? I think we solved the problem of traffic now. And then you will see the donkey in the middle of the street, and suddenly the donkey don't want to move, and a long line of cars and those whatever transportation you use, And then I don't want to search for sex with donkeys because you will find a lot of Muslims having sex with donkeys. I don't want to play that. That will be disgusting, but it's true. Sex with donkeys. I mean, which country in the world struggle with a problem, social problem, called sex with donkey? Huh? Like Pakistan is the top dog search engine #1 nation in the world. Like they are not posting this information no more because Pakistan make a big complaint about it. Google exposed them that they are #1 country in the world who it's not, they call them pornistan. Donkey sex. #1 top search in Pakistan is donkey sex. Is that right? Yeah, it is. I'm not going to play videos for you, but you can find it right away. #1 nation in sexy web search, call pornistan. Call it pornistan. Okay, what they search? What they search for? Guys, do you see it? Donkey sex. Donkey sex. What is the interest of a human being to search for donkey sex? Unless he is a donkey. And then rape pictures. Horse sex. Egypt is ranked #2. So Pakistan is #1. Egypt is ranked #2. What they are looking for? Donkey sex. Islam is the solution for everything. Islam make you pervert. Muhammad himself was a pervert. In fact, all the religion of Islam is based on sex. Like, why you want to believe in Allah? To go and if a lot of boys, a lot of women who they are see-through. Did Islam make you a better human being, or Islam make you a pervert? Let us see. We have somebody want to join, maybe a Muslim. If you are a Muslim, you would like to join us, feel free. All right. So Islam is a solution for everything in life. I want to know, like, which one? Dinho, are you a Muslim?
No, 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 no. I had a few questions, if it could be.
About what?
I have few question to you, if I can
About what? What the topic?
ask. Not the topic about Islam.
Well, we want to focus on the topic, you know. Focus with me. All right. When we are done with
Okay,
this,
okay.
maybe something else. All right. Thank you.
Okay, yes.
Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? How Islam really is a solution for anything? I want to know. Why #1 country in the world searching for sex is not America? I mean, don't you say America is pervert country? Why it's not Israel? Why it's not Holland? How come the one you call them pervert, Muslims, you call them pervert, right? You call them they have no ethic. We Muslims have ethic. Our wives wear burqa. It turned to be what under the burqa is different story. Like as an example, I will show you a life solution for any one of you Muslims if you have a problem with jealousy. Like if your husband, he have a jealousy because you are seeing mature men, what do you do? Breastfeeding for adult. Do you see the solution? A woman, she came to Muhammad. She said, my husband is jealous because this slave boy, who is a growing man now, you know, he is jealous because of him. Muhammad, he says, oh, he have this pleasure in his face. He's not happy to see him, huh? Okay, no problem. Breastfeed him. What? The Messenger of Allah said, breastfeed him. She said, but he has a beard. Look, see, there's a problem. He said to breastfeed him. The problem is he have a beard. He's a growing man. Muhammad, he said, Muhammad solved the problem right away. So what? You know, look how fast he solved the problem. He said, breastfeed him. And that will take away the displeasure on the face of Abu Hudayfa, your husband. And look, it worked. It worked. And since then, the woman, she swear that she never saw a displeasure in the eyes of her husband. It worked. I mean, those people are really lying to you, my friend. They say this is not right. They say it worked. It worked. If you go, like there is a sheikh, they ask, like, what if you go in the taxi and the guy looking at your wife? So what? How you to stop him from looking at her? Yeah, breastfeeding. The wife, she give him her boobs. You know, he will suck it, and then he will, you know, he will not be jealous no more because you become a pimp. Huh? And by the way, this was in the Quran. Breastfeed him. And then the Muslim, they try to fix it. You know, like after 14 centuries, they say, no. It means she squeezed milk and she make him drink milk. Abdul, idiot. It says breastfeed him. In fact, in Arabic, it make it even more clear. From rada'a is to put your mouth on your lips, on the nipples, and you like hold hard in it, not just suck it. It's not just suckling. It's to hold hard with your lips on it. So as you see, Muhammad, he solved problems. Anyone who is a Muslim can help us with more problems? Give us an example of an issue Islam can solve. Do you remember? Okay, I just remember a solution for something. I just remember something. I want to find you this video. Islam have a solution. Look, for what? Exactly for what? There's a big solution. You remember when Nader Ahmad, he called me and he told me that Islam find a solution for alcohol? Do you guys remember?
We have to take a commercial break because you are a birth defect yourself. So now, are you going to answer or not? Don't make an excuse. Are you going to answer how Allah he says that alcohol is a great product and it is a sign from?
Just to make it simple for those who do not watch this, I don't call it debate. I mean, those guys are just stupid, you know. I never debated a Muslim, actually. All of them, they are not even worthy of calling it debate. So this potato, he called me. He go around and he claimed that Christian Prince keep running away from him. He's like a puppy, you know, holding me from my pants, from my socks, you know. But this guy, he don't even, you know, he cannot even speak to me for 5 minutes. So he called me, and after 15-20 minute discussion about how to debate, he's making an excuse not to make it happen. I don't know if I should play it for you from the beginning. You would die laughing. It's a kind of a comedy.
And what I want from you more after you agreed that your prophet have sex with the goat. Actually,
yeah, this guy, I was once talking to him. Supposed it's the debate, but it's not really, you know, as I said. We were debating about his prophet having sex with the goat. He agreed. He said, what the problem? He agreed. He said, better than your Bible.
he's here. Hold on. Yeah, let us call him. Hey, Nader Ahmad, how are you?
Hello. Well, hello, CP. How have you been doing? After all these years, we finally meet. This is very good. I get a chance to meet you. How have you been doing?
Thank you. I'm very fine. So what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Yeah, so, you know, we've been having these wonderful debates on the Bible, Quran, and modern science. Mostly Quran and modern science. I have a few challenges.
Quran and science?
Absolutely. We've been having these discussions and debates, and I have said Christian has been running away from this debate series because he knows that the Quran is in complete harmony with modern science, and there's
okay, give us one. Let us not waste time, me and you. So for some reason your voice is cutting.
Well,
give me one. Give me one miracle.
Okay, listen. You have to. Why were you running away from me, from this debate? People say, no. See,
don't make excuses. We are here. Let's see who is running. Give me a miracle. Let us laugh.
Well, here's what I would like to do, Christian Prince. I would like for us to have a public debate on this topic.
Abdul, do you want to debate me? You are talking to me right now. Until we have that happen, give me the miracle. Everybody will laugh at you.
You will notice that all of them, they have the same excuse. They want to have a public debate. You know? All of them. They debate everybody except me. It have to be a public debate. Like Sheikh Uthman, Fifi, Faridi. You know Faridi? He will debate me anywhere in the world. But he will never dare to call me or I call him. Yeah, all of them, they want, you know, face-to-face only. So they try to avoid the embarrassment and how stupid their religion is. And they don't know how to answer. And now he will make a drama about public debate. He don't want to debate like this. You want a public debate.
Muslims, this is clear. Okay, and from the study, again, answer that to the people. Because
the one is running. I'm saying to you, let's do it right now. You said no. It's you who's running. Do it. Go ahead.
What I let's do 10 minutes right now. Christian
There is
Prince,
no
I can give you. Will be
we
one.
talk. It's a crossfire debate. Everybody will hear us. It's a conversation. Go ahead.
Okay, here's the problem. If we don't have set rules with time limits,
friend,
things like that, then we're just going to be.
It's a free.
interrupting
It's a free boxing match. Show me. Aren't you the one who speak? You speak. You know. You play karate and you are good in boxing. Do your boxing. Free boxing match. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Christian Prince. The
Don't
problem
tell me,
here
my
is
friend,
what I.
Stop making excuses. The rules go for both of us. It's a free. Say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Go ahead.
But I have a very good excuse. My excuse from running from you is this.
You are a coward.
Okay, let me give
you are wasting our time. Are you going to debate me or not?
Okay, what I cannot do, Christian Prince, is win a shouting match.
Debate me now or not?
Coward on the run. Okay, so we're going to talk about one scientific miracle, and then you're going to agree to debate me later on. Okay, so let's do science.
I am agreeing to debate you anytime. Here we go. I'm here with you. Go ahead.
CP, we need a format. We need equal time, and we need to share.
Don't call me again. You are just a kid. You don't dare even to talk to me. We need a format. What format?
You need to wear a suit. Secondly, you should wear black shoes. Number 3, his mother-in-law, she have to be there. Number 4, you have to say Prophet Muhammad is a prophet. Number 5, before we do the debate, you have to say Shahada. Number 6, you have to believe in the Quran so we can debate about the Quran. I mean, those stupid Abdul, what? So they do, you know, when they speak to other people, it's so easy to debate with them. The second they come to me, they start putting conditions just to make any excuse to get away from it. Do we have any Abdul can do better than Nader Ahmed or Mimi Hijab? Like Mimi Hijab, he ambushed apostate prophet, but he refused to ambush me. You don't dare. Who is a Muslim when I ambush me? And then he told us about the alcohol. After all this drama, alcohol, you know.
Be a man. You are the one who said you want to debate me. You keep saying I'm running from you. You are just a kid. You are not even equal to my shoe. You don't even know how to say your prophet
I apologize to my shoe.
name correctly. If I call you right now and I ask you to say your prophet name correctly, do you know how to say it? You don't. And you are the one who agree your prophet have sex with the goat. What more I want from you?
Yeah, but it was a goat from a noble family. We have to be honest here. It wasn't a normal goat. It was blonde, sexy, and from a very noble family. In fact, this goat, she was descent from one of the goat prophets. Very well known, you know. And she was very goaty. So when they say the prophet have sex with the goat, that does not deliver the truth about how beautiful the situation was.
So either you want to do it now, don't waste my time. I will call you one more time. Either we do debate now. Don't put rules. No rule for you, no rule for me. Speak as much as you want. Get me busted. Go ahead. Let me call you. So
That hurt my feeling.
do you accept or not?
You hurt my feeling.
Yes, let's do a debate because I know you'll run away like a coward. So let's just do what you want.
Go ahead. Be a man once in your life and talk. Go ahead. Speak as an adult. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Yes, so we're going to do one scientific miracle that proves that the Quran is the truth and you are actually following a demon called Christ. So both the Bible and the Quran actually answers a question on the issue of alcohol. Now, what's very interesting here, there was a study done. I don't have my desktop, which is shared. I'll show you that study. But in this study, it showed that the Quran actually, because of the teachings of the Quran, the Muslim women are 50 times less likely to give to give birth to a who has fetal alcohol syndrome. The study said you got to go to the Christians because of the influence of the Bible. So the question tonight, which Christian Prince needs to answer here, is, okay, so the book of Quran and the Bible, they gave an answer to this question of alcohol. And when we look at the Quranic answer, it is a far superior answer.
What is the Quran answer? Until now, you did not give me the verse from the Quran, remember. We are talking about
chapter, well, I'm sorry,
chapter what?
What'd you say?
What chapter?
Chapter 5, verse 9.
What chapter?
Chapter 5, verse 9. Chapter 5, verse 90.
Chapter 5, verse 90. Okay, tell me about it. Go ahead. Now we know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, and then I'll tell you about it, but I'm following the rules because I know you will not run away from me, and we'll debate on this topic. So that's the agreement here. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the verse in chapter 5, verse 90. Okay. It says, forbidden is alcohol, any kind of intoxicant, gambling.
Okay.
So from the study here, they pointed out that Muslim women are 50 times less likely to give birth to a fetal alcohol because of the teachings of the Quran. Now, the question is here, which you need to answer, is how is it that the Quran gave a better response?
Where is speaking about the alcohol is bad? Where it says that?
No, it says for you forbidden is any kind of intoxicants.
Where it says it's bad for your health in the verse you quote for me.
That is bad for your health. No, it is completely forbidden for Muslims. This is clear. Okay, and from the study again.
Another. I'm asking you a very simple question. You say that this is about health. I'm asking you, why in the verse never say anything about health? It says this is from Shaitan, that's all. Because it's from Shaitan, don't do it, correct?
Yes, this is from Shaitan. And so because as the study concluded, it is the teachings of the Quran which caused Muslim women to abstain from alcohol. And so the question from again is that how could Allah of the Quran provide a better response than Jesus of the Bible on the question of alcohol? That's a question you need to answer now. And so this clearly
let's make it clear. I'm just trying to get a full sentence from you. So are you saying the Quran confirmed that alcohol is bad, no matter what?
The Quranic position is that it is forbidden. Yes, it's forbidden.
I know it's forbidden. This is not a question. Are you saying that alcohol is bad no matter what? It's bad. It's ugly. Yes or no?
No matter. But I think these are irrelevant questions you're asking. You're running away from the study.
This is the topic. This is the topic. I want to know if alcohol is bad or it is not bad. Is it bad or not? I mean, what's wrong with you? So you are saying to me, Quran is forbidden alcohol. Okay, forbidden because of what? Because it's good or because it's bad?
Yeah.
What?
You don't understand the question here, so I need you to take some time.
This is my question. This is my question. This is my question. This is my question, not yours. The Quran forbid alcohol. Is it because it is bad or because it's good?
You're saying, okay, so you're saying alcohol is forbidden in the Quran. Is it because it's bad or good?
Why you are in trouble? Very simple question. How many times I need to repeat? Listen carefully. The Quran forbid alcohol. That's wonderful. Does the Quran forbid the alcohol because it is bad or because it's good?
So the reasons why the Quran forbade, there's actually a reason in the Quran. They said there's some good outweighs the good.
Why you don't give me the answer?
And so the issue here.
Why you are making a speech? I mean, the answer is very simple. Allah forbid alcohol because it's bad, or Allah forbid the alcohol because it's good. Which one? Choose one.
I've already given you the answer. Now the issue, I'm going to read it to you, and you got to answer.
I want a clear answer. Is it bad or good? Is alcohol is bad or good?
See, CP, I need you to stop interrupting me. I know you're scared. I know this is the point you are not able to answer.
And one word. Is it bad or good? You are the one who chose the topic. Everybody is my witness, and now you don't dare to answer. What's wrong with you? Okay, Allah forbid alcohol because it's bad or because it's good?
CP, CP, you gotta let me, don't interrupt me. You have
I'm
to let
not
me
interrupting
answer.
you.
Okay,
You're
we're
not
gonna have an
answering. You are
intelligent
making a speech. I mean, the answer is very simple. You call me, you say, according to science, proving that women, they give birth and they have a defect in their birth. That's wonderful. That means alcohol is bad. So why you don't say it's bad? Is it bad or not?
You know, the issue, the Quranic position on alcohol is that there is some good in it.
My friend, aren't you the
Are you
one who
gonna think,
mentioned to
okay,
me,
there is some
is
good,
it that alcohol is bad no matter what? It's bad.
then Jesus
Sorry. The reason he didn't want to answer, because, those people before, many of you do not know. We have long history, with those Abduls. They wrote articles in the internet that if a Christian prince asks you a question, never say yes, never say no. Because if you say yes, he will get you. If you say no, he will get you. So all this drama he's trying to avoid to answer. I mean, how many? I mean, it's very simple. Like, okay, the alcohol caused defect in birth, etc. Blah blah. Okay, so is it bad or good? Yeah, because he's afraid. He knew there is something will happen. They knew. They knew there is something will happen. If he say it's bad, he will get me busted. Now he's thinking, there is something. Why is asking me this question? He don't want to say it, right? He's trying his best to jump the question, because if he say bad, it's going to be bad for him. If he say it's good, it's going to be bad for him anyway. So is it bad or good? He will never say. It's impossible to say. He is afraid.
I'm asking you, why in the verse never say anything about health? It says this is from Shaitan, that's all. Because it's from Shaitan, don't do it, correct?
Yes, this is from Shaitan. And so, because as the study concluded, it is the teachings of the Quran which caused Muslim women to abstain from alcohol. And so the question from, again, is that how could Allah of the Quran provide a better response than Jesus of the Bible on the question of alcohol? That's a question you need to answer now.
Well,
and so this clearly
let us make it clear. I'm just trying to get a full sentence from you. So are you saying the Quran confirmed that alcohol is bad, no matter what?
The Quranic position is that it is forbidden. Yes, it's forbidden.
I know it's forbidden. This is not a question. Are you saying that alcohol is bad no matter what? It's bad. It's ugly. Yes or no?
No, no matter what. But I think these are irrelevant questions you're asking. You're running away from the study.
This is the topic. This is the topic. I want to know if alcohol is bad or it is not bad. Is it bad or not? I mean, what's wrong with you? So you are saying to me, Quran is forbidden alcohol. Okay, forbidden because of what? Because it's good or because it's bad?
Yeah.
What?
You don't understand the question here. So I need you to take some time.
This is my question. This is my question. This is my question. This is my question, not yours. The Quran forbid alcohol. Is it because it is bad or because it's good?
You're saying, okay, so you're saying alcohol is forbidden in the Quran. Is it because it's bad or good?
Why you are in trouble? Very simple question. How many times I need to repeat? Listen carefully. The Quran forbid alcohol. That's wonderful. Does the Quran forbid the alcohol because it is bad or because it's good?
So the reasons why the Quran forbade, there's actually a reason in the Quran. They said there's some good outweighs the good.
Why you don't give me the answer?
And so the issue here.
Why you are making a speech? I mean, the answer is very simple. Allah forbid alcohol because it's bad, or Allah forbid the alcohol because it's good. Which one? Choose one.
I've already given you the answer. Now the issue, I'm going to read it to you, and you got to answer.
I want a clear answer. Is it bad or good? Is alcohol bad or good?
See, CP, I need you to stop interrupting me. I know you're scared. I know this is the point you are not able to answer.
And one word. Is it bad or good? You are the one who chose the topic. Everybody is my witness, and now you don't dare to answer. What's wrong with you? Okay, Allah forbid alcohol because it's bad or because it's good?
CP, you gotta let me, don't interrupt me. You have
I'm
to let
not
me
interrupting
answer.
you. You're
Okay,
not
we're gonna have an
answering. You are
intelligent
making a speech. I mean, the answer is very simple. You call me, you say, according to science, proving that women, they give birth and they have a defect in their birth. That's wonderful. That means alcohol is bad. So why you don't say it's bad? Is it bad or not?
the issue, the Quranic position on alcohol is that there is some good in it.
My friend, aren't you the
Are you
one who
gonna
mentioned to
okay,
me?
there is some
Is it you who mentioned to me in the beginning saying that science proved that most of women who give a defect birth, the reason for defect birth, and you mentioned the word of Christian specifically, the reason for that, the highest percentage is because of alcohol. So is alcohol is bad or good?
Okay, okay. Your question, if I understand your question, you're saying that overall alcohol a good or bad thing. Is that your question?
Like, I mean, this is even your topic, and you don't even dare to answer. You call me saying that because of drinking alcohol, women give birth to children who have defect in their birth. Okay, that's your claim, and you claim this is from science. That's wonderful. Now, I'm asking you, based on what you told me, is that mean? And based on the Quran forbidding the alcohol, does that mean according to Allah, alcohol is bad or good?
Oh, I think I understand your question. Your question is, okay, did Allah forbid alcohol for a specific reason of preventing fetal alcohol?
What? Now I understand your question. What? What?
Babies. Is that your question?
No, what's wrong with you? You are in trouble. You are like a cartoon, Mickey Mouse. You're in the corner. You not know what to say. I'm asking you, is it bad or good? Very simple. Don't tell me any reason. I want to know. Is alcohol according to the Quran bad or good?
Bad. Okay, to answer your question, it's bad. But there's a little bit of good in it.
Finally, you said it is bad. So how come the Quran says it is good? Here we go. This is the chapter 16, verse number 67. You made me lose my voice, repeating the same question. The Quran says that the alcohol is amazing drink, is the best. It's a miracle of Allah. Read for me the verses.
He's fighting the keyboard.
Are you finding the verse? I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at your screen. Well, did you want me to respond?
Oh, no, I don't want you to respond. You can call a friend. I mean, what's wrong with you? The Quran says, you said to me it's bad a second ago. You said to me a second ago, the Quran says that the alcohol is bad. Now the Quran saying that alcohol is a great drink. It's even a miracle from Allah. It is a benefit for mankind. And you can change any translation you want. What translation you want me to put for you on the screen?
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at your screen. So let me answer that if I may. Okay. And one thing I will require of you, Christian, do not interrupt me in my rebuttal. Because if we're going to have an intelligent debate, we should not be interrupted.
Even a rebuttal, because simply you just said that the alcohol is bad. The Quran is very saying the alcohol is amazing. I mean, can you even make a rebuttal?
Yeah. Okay. So let me now respond to you without interruption, because if you interrupt me, this is an act of cowardice, and this is exactly what I'm saying. He can't handle me in this debate, so he's got to interrupt me. So let me now go ahead and...
I don't know how Nader Ahmad, he do have sex with his wife. I think he never finished once, because she always will be interrupting him doing something. We are live in Discord in case you are Abdul. So this is how stupid the Quran. They come and they fabricate studies, by the way, about they give you numbers, and they made articles. In fact, #1 nations of defect of birth is Muslims, because Muhammad legalized having sex with your own cousin, first cousin, and you can have sex with your own daughter if she is a daughter out of marriage. So because those Arab, they marry from cousin, and then the cousin marry the cousin, and the cousin marry the cousin. So it's like having sex with the family. It's an incest. They have a high number. Go check right now. In the United Nations report, you will see how cousin marriage is having a huge impact in Muslim society. Disability, unable to walk, children born with a lot of disease. And this guy, he is coming to talk about alcohol. First of all, Christianity does not encourage people to drink alcohol or get drunk. Nowhere it says that. In fact, the Bible says a drunken will not enter heaven. People who drink to be drunk, alcohol is the same as a food, can be medicine, can be good, but as anything, if you take too much of anything, you will die. Too much water, you will drown. Too much sugar, you will have diabetes. Too much, anything is too much, is going to kill you. And marrying the cousins is a big reason for birth defect. If we go right now and search in the internet, you will find how risk increase in any population have a marriage for first cousin. And then the first cousin, it's not only going to stop there, because it's not like one-time deal. So your parents are cousin, and then you marry your cousin, and then your son marry his cousin. So simply you are having sex with your sister, and then all the birth defect in the world can happen. Do we have any Muhammadan? So the stupid Muhammadan, the Quran, by the way, never said that alcohol is forbidden. The Quran says ijtanibu, which means avoid it. And why? Because it is from the work of shaitan. But then the same stupid book, Allah, He promised us alcohol in heaven. So how alcohol is from the act of shaitan, and then alcohol itself is in heaven? Even the heaven in Islam promised you a river of wine, not just not just alcohol. River. It's not like you get a day maybe a bottle of yeah. In chapter 47, verse number 15, the paradise include rivers of milk, rivers of wine, rivers of water, and drink as much you want. So is alcohol from shaitan or from Allah? And then the other verse, actually, with the one we show him in the screen, this verse says that it's a miracle from Allah. Alcohol is a miracle from Allah. And this is taken from the legends where, supposedly, I think the god of the Greek, he was able to make wine. It's a miracle from the goddess. The Quran confirmed that the wine is a miracle from Allah. And nobody will acknowledge this miracle except the good people. I just see in the screen. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? We are live in Discord in case you'd like to join. Feel free. All right. In the Middle East, Middle Eastern Christians, they sell alcohol, but the buyers are Muslims. And when they drunk, they don't drink to drink, they drink to drunk. Any Muhammadan? So what else? What is the solution for life problem that Islam provide? As Muslim, they say here, absolute forbition of adultery. And here, this is another issue of lies about Islam. They say Islam forbid adultery. The fact Islam encourage adultery. All what Islam did, legalize adultery and make it not adultery. As an example, Muhammad, he said, you can go and rent a woman even if it's for 3 days, 3 nights. And yet the Muslim, they call it marriage. So you go to a woman, you say to her, I want to sleep with you for 3 days or 2 days or 1 day. How much you charge me? Remember, in the website it says Islam forbid adultery. What is this? And you have to pay her, by the way. You have to pay her. It's not for free. This is literally prostitution, not adultery only. So you go to the women, any women you see, you ask her how much you charge for a night or 3 nights, starting, let's say, from 6 p.m. or 6 in the morning or whatever time. There's a condition for this. Number one, you discuss how much she will get paid. Number two, for how long, from what time to what time. Number three, both they have to agree after discussing. Like she have to say certain words, I acknowledge and I agree, and he say I acknowledge and I agree. And then they go to bed and they do boom boom. And when the time is up, there's no divorce, because this is not a marriage, it's a sex contract. So the Muslim, they keep saying to us, Islam forbid adultery. Not only that, if you have my book Sex and Allah, you can get them from Amazon, you will find that the Muslim, they have tons of marriage, tons of names. Like as an example, Zawaj friend. What is Zawaj friend? Friend is an English word, right? We know it. Zawaj is an Arabic word meaning marriage. So instead of having boyfriend, okay, you marry a woman and she is your girlfriend, but you don't sleep with her, she don't live with you. You know, let us say you want to stay together for like 3 months, 4 months, but you don't stay in the same home. Like every, let us say, few days, you meet in the hotel room, you do boom boom, she go home to her family, you go home. Very advanced religion. And they say to you, this is not adultery, and this is not for, fornication. And even the, the Muslim Shia, they make fun of the Sunni about the Zawaj friend. Even the biggest imams of the Sunni, they call, especially those who color their hair with they want to make it redhead, they call for Zawaj friend. Or what about travel marriage? What travel marriage? You want to go to a country, but haram to sleep around, haram, brother. So they provide you in the room, like the hotel, Muslim hotel, they will send you a girl to your room, and you will marry her for the period you will stay in the hotel. You will marry her for the period you will stay in the hotel. So let us say you want to go to a country, whatever country is, and you will stay there for 10 days. You marry a woman for 10 days. Halal. He did not break the command of Allah. So when the Muslims, they say that Islam forbid adultery, that is a big fat lie. Muhammad is the biggest adulterer. Muhammad, even he took his own son wife. His own son wife. The Quran in chapter 25 verse 54, and you can read the interpretation of it, of Al-Qurtubi, you will see a Muslim even can have sex with his own daughter if she is a daughter from adultery, not from marriage. So your daughter from marriage, you cannot have sex with her. But if you have a daughter from a woman, you sleep with her, you can sleep with the mother and the daughter. And then the Muslim, they say to us, Islam, what? Is against adultery. But reality, Islam promotes adultery. In fact, adultery in Islam is a destiny. Destiny. It's not you who decide to do adultery or not. Allah decide for you to be an. Every human being have to do adultery, and Allah decide for you the portion of how much adultery you do. So how Islam is against adultery? Any Muhammadan? So you notice that everything they say about the religion is a lie. Islam did not solve problems. Islam created problems, because let us think about the social impact of me renting a woman for 3 days. What is the social impact? A great number of women, their job is to open their legs to men because they make money from it. That is a social impact. And then a great numbers of kids, they have no father, because the father, even if he knew his father, the son will not grow with his father because there's no marriage. The woman, she slept with him for 3 days, and then next guy. So when they say Islam provides social solution, that is a joke. It is the opposite. You see, I grew up in the Middle East. All the kids who clean shoes are Muslims. I never saw a Christian kid in the Middle East cleaning shoes. Why? Never saw. Muslim kids all over the street. Little girls, they let them in the street begging for money. So like the pervert, they touch them, the pervert, they molest them, the pervert can rape them. God knows what they would do to them. They don't care for their kids. They just have sex, make babies, throw them in the street. Islam never solved a social problem. Islam is a problem. Do we have any Muhammadan? So look at this article, how stupid it is. In fact, there is a verse in the Quran. There is a verse in the Quran clearly legalize prostitution. Do you remember the lady, her name Fifi? Those Muslims, they keep accusing Christian Prince of lying. Lie number 1, lie number 2, number 3, number 5, right? Then those potatoes, when they are saying or talking to each other, and suppose there's no Christians, they speak loud and clear and say, yes, we can have sex. We can have a pimp business. It's legal. There's no problem. The Quran says that.
Like the guy is forcing the girl to do fornication, to prostitute herself for money, basically, like a pimp brother has said. So what's your thoughts on this? Why is it permissible? Why is it even forgiven?
Yeah, I would have to look at the jessive mood, where it would seem that this should be, if you did, like in regards to, not if you will or in the future, this is something you're going to continue to do, but if you did, then Allah is forgiving. This is something, I don't think this is like speaking of like an ongoing thing, like Allah got you, don't worry.
What was that? Allah got you?
What's this?
Allah got you, don't worry.
Please?
This is
Sorry, do you have the
24:33.
Yep.
It doesn't seem to be speaking about past tense.
well, it says there's a jessive, a mood. Gives you
What's this? Can you tell us what this means in Arabic? Jessive mood?
Right. Give me a second. Brother, I'm just a student, so I'm not on the level of you guys, but there are things that I do notice. And in that specific verse, it's saying it is a adjective mood. Then this also allows it to say did, do, have not, did not, or do not, have not, or did not. So this is basically in
If you want to learn an example of how Abdul or a bunch of people have hashish, anyone understand what this guy is saying? He's worried about past tense or continued tense. I mean, stupidity is amazing. It says clearly that you can have your slave girls or even your daughters, because the Arabic it says fatayatakum, which not necessarily fatayatukum is your girls, the young girls. You can use them for prostitution. So force them not. However, if they choose chastity, so you ask them, do you like to work a prostitute? If she agree, Islam is good with it. And if you force them, Allah is all merciful. This is Quran. So when they say Islam forbid prostitution, that's a big fat lie.
these examples, it could say do, have, or did. So this could be if you did opposed to if you do.
May I come in 1 second?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Go
Am I
ahead.
the only one? Okay, go ahead.
And again, just again reading on where it goes and to dig into it. But when I've read this a number of times, and you look into it, and again, I'll have to get into the Arabic, and so don't go jumping on me. I don't want wolf pack back. We've had a good day today, so let's not bring out a wolf pack. But when I read this, and I try and read it over and over, isn't it that if you're compelled to do it, isn't it talking about the person to whom is being prostituted? That if she is forced or compelled to do so, not so much as Ak would call it, the pimp. We're talking about the one who desires chastity. That if you're compelled to do so, Allah will forgive her for such actions. Not so much, doesn't really even talk about the one using the one for prostitution. If I read that over and over and what
I mean, look at how stupid he is, how he lie. He is saying that if you force her, Allah is merciful. Stupid idiot. No. This is not about force or not. This is about the women, if she chooses chastity, she don't want to work in prostitution, and you force her, then Allah is all merciful. However, if you agree, you are good to go. And if she disagree, so you are good to go, because Allah is all merciful. There's no penalty for the Muslim. It's not sin. That's why it says Allah is all merciful. And then even those Abdul, they agree. They agree. It looked like you can be a pimp.
getting for it. I could be off, but is it talking about the one who's being prostituted, not the one who's prostituting her?
I mean, like, for example, in certain parts of Nigeria, marrying off your daughter is an essential part of surviving life, right? So sometimes you might basically prostitute your daughters so your family can survive, right? And it's about and what I can read from this verse, what is denoted here from the Arabic is basically that if that happens, then there's forgiveness, and I find that beautiful.
Okay. Abdul Bar, would you like to share your thoughts on your understanding of the verse?
On my real understanding of the verse, or
Guys, it's beautiful. In Nigeria, a Muslim man, he prostitutes his daughter to survive, and Allah is all merciful, forgiving. That's beautiful. Okay.
the apparent meaning that you could get from the verse if you're
Your real understanding before this room gets closed and we all get reported.
You don't want anybody.
He's afraid that the chat room will get reported because they are talking about boom boom.
Thinking that. Pimps are allowed in Islam. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
See? They agree. Pimp is allowed in Islam. I appreciate that. And Faridi agree. In fact, he is saying it looked like you can be a pimp.
Pimps are allowed in Islam. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So the
but-
verse is speaking. It's actually explained through the sayings of the Sahaba, like Ibn Abbas, but it's also explained through another harf of the Quran that was recited during the time of the Prophet, peace be upon him. وَمَن يُكْرِهُنَّ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ مِن بَعْدِ إِكْرَاهِهِنَّ لَهُنَّ غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. So whoever, and if you do force them into prostitution, then Allah, after their enforcing to them, meaning to the women, is forgiven and most merciful. Not to the person who's doing the forcing, not to the guy who is forcing his
That's
maids.
what I basically. That's what I was saying, right? Is that what I was getting from that?
Yes, that's correct, but that's taken from the Sunnah.
Right, but I just
In
took
the
that from the
scenario,
words, is what I was saying. I didn't
No,
know there was a
but,
head about that. So
yeah, but you cannot force
just
me to understand that. I mean, if a guy right now has maids or daughters and he wants to force them to for prostitution for money, he would point to that verse and say, Allah is forgiving,
right,
most merciful. Why would I take it?
I would point them to other parts in the Quran that when you read that, it's like, come on, brother, they're not talking about the one who's doing the making her be a prostitute. They're talking about the one who is being prostituted. That if she's forced
yeah,
to do so, then Allah is forgiving, right? I mean,
See here how they lie? Fifi already explained to them. He said, no, this is about being a pimp. This is not about forgiving the girls. People, they came, the women, they complain about their husbands. They are forcing their slave girls for prostitution to make money. Muhammad, he did not oppose them. He said, force them not if they agree. Not. Which means if they don't want to do that. However, if you force them, Allah is all merciful. So they are trying to ignore the fact that the verse says clearly that you can, it's totally legal if your daughter or your woman or your slave agree to do prostitution. And it's legal too, still if you force them. But Allah is all merciful. There's no penalty. Where is the penalty for the Muslim? Where is the penalty for prostitution in Islam? There's none. The verse is so clear.
If you force them, then after that, Allah is forgiving, most merciful. I would ask you, brother Habib, if you're interested in answering, why would God be forgiving to those people? Why would God be forgiving right now in this particular scenario? Like the guy is forcing the girl to do fornication, to prostitute herself for money, basically. Like it.
Okay, Grobo, are you there? Are you there? Take the mic.
Hey,
So, did you hear?
remember the 45 domination thing?
Did you hear
Hear what?
that you can have your daughter work in prostitution in Islam?
No.
No? Do you have your Quran with you?
Let's continue our debate from last time.
We are debating. We're still debating. Here we go.
Continue
What,
our last
what
debate
kind of God?
about the 45 domination in Christianity.
What kind of God will allow your daughter to work as a prostitute?
What kind of God that allows Satan to be a god of earth? Hmm?
What?
Your God allows Satan to be god of earth. Isn't he all powerful?
Are you speaking Arabic?
Hmm.
Are you speaking English now?
No, I'm speaking English.
Really? So what you are saying?
انت حمار ولا شنو؟
يا غبي
You think I'm speaking Arabic?
يا مسطل يا
Oh.
مهبل يا المخبول اسمع قال له يا فرحان ولبسوك المضرب من وين تشخ قال له ايه من الخناقه اسمع
الجبال على كسر من الجبال بنيك الجبال على كسر من الجبال
So,
أني كسر أمك وتروح بنيك كسر من الحال أني كسر أمك تحت الجبال بسوي احتفال على كسر أمك تحت الجبال أني كسر أمك بنتخب
Faithy Moroccan. Moroccan, by the way, in case you do not know, the first time I came to Europe, ever, I was speaking Arabic, and then a Moroccan guy walked next to me, and he gave me a card. He says, "This is." I said, "What is this?" I don't know him. I was walking the street. He says, "It's a card from my sister." I said, "What? Your sister? What? What?" The guy next to me, he says, "To his sister, to his sister." I said, "Well, I don't know. What does that mean?" You know, the card have like a picture. It's not a real picture, like it's a like a drawn by pencil. Like it's printed, but it's like a girl standing, like something supposedly sexy. His sister, he's telling you his sister. So this is what they do. Go check it out. They control prostitution in Europe. If you go to Morocco, number one business in Morocco is prostitution. And not to mention Egypt, and not to mention etc. Prostitution. This is the religion. Any Abdul? So they lie when they say prostitution in Islam is forbidden. Muta, renting women, one night stand, 3 night stand, 5 night stand. Even they don't even have a shame to say that Islam allow renting women. Even they say it in their own website. They don't shy to say in Islam we rent women. It's like renting a car. So behind this so-called, they claim to be conservative. In some work, special term is applied to women who participate in muta, mustajara, or rented women. Muta is considered a kind of rental because in general, men basic aim of this kind of marriage, they call it marriage, can you believe it? Sexual enjoyment. And the women, with the women, in return for this enjoyment, the women should receive certain amount of money or property. And they say to you, Islam solve problems. Well, if this is solving problem, well, prostitution is a very old business before Islam. One of the most ancient business in history. And as I know, prostitution does not solve problems. It spread diseases and many social problems. Women, they sleep around, they get pregnant, nobody knows the father, the son grow in the street, and the daughter will be a prostitute again. Are they still slaves in the Middle East? Absolutely. Mauritania, more than 70% of Mauritania, as an example, is slaves. Until now. Don't you see in the Middle East, like when ISIS came, how many women they've been slaves? Slaves, nothing changed, The only one who stopped slavery, actually, if we can say fight slavery, is the Christians. Otherwise, Muslim, all the black slaves came to the West, Europe or America. They've been captured, sold by Muslims in North Africa, like Morocco, Libya, Tunisia, etc. Number one slavery market in the world at that time, it was Morocco. So what Islam solved? All of those articles is a lie. Nor come nigh to adultery, for it is a shameful deed, an evil opening to road. Okay, so they are saying to you adultery in Islam is a shameful deed, yet Muhammad, he allow you to rent a woman for why 5 minutes. Muhammad allow you to have sex with his child, like Aisha. Muhammad, he kidnapped women from their husbands. Muhammad allowed Muslim men to have sex with married women as long they are not Muslims. And they lie. They say Islam solved many social problems. Women treated as a trash. Like, how we can solve the problem of women in the world? The Quran chapter 4:34 says beat them. What about we close them with garbage bag and we have two holes in the garbage bag from the top? That for sure solve the problem. Is that stopping men from looking at women and searching for women and sleeping with women and cheating? No. Islamic countries full of cheating. I know a story. A very, very crazy Abdul. As all of them. He have, you know, in the Middle East we have like a steel door. We have bars in the windows because the countries of thieves. You know, you see, this is another issue about theft. In America, you see 99% of the windows don't have bars. But if you don't have bars in the Middle East, your house will be robbed in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So this guy, when he leave, he lock the phone. He take the phone, he lock it in the closet. He locked the door, so she cannot use the phone, she can't open. He locked the windows, they are locked. The shutter, they are locked, she cannot open them. He have bars over the windows. So his wife, she is really totally in jail. He told his wife, you can invite your friends to meet you as long I'm home. All right? If I go, if you want to go, I have to take you out, like to visit her family, let's say. So she has zero freedom. When he is home, a woman, she come and she knock at the door. She don't talk. He open the door. He see a woman. He call his wife. Your friend is coming to visit you. And this has happened for like 6 months. And then one day, his sister, she came to visit him. The husband told the sister, oh, go inside in the bedroom. My wife, she is with her friend. The sister went inside. She found a guy in the room. So for 6 months, her boyfriend is coming to the house, doing boom boom to his wife, and he is wearing burqa. And because this woman, she is so shy, so when the husband opened the door, and for him, haram to talk to her, haram. So the second he opened the door, he see a woman, he don't talk to her, he called his wife. The wife, she asked her to go inside. They lock the room. The husband is not allowed to go inside the room. Haram, haram, brother, haram. You know, even he is trying like, because he's happy, his wife, she don't go out, she don't meet with people, she is jailed, she never complain. So even he make coffee and tea for them. He knock at the door, he leave it in the front of the door, so his wife, she can, when he leave, you know, they open the door and they get the coffee, and he bring them fruits. So 6 months, Abdul is doing boom boom to his wife. And this is stupid Abdul. He himself is the one who opened the door for him. The burqa is very useful. In fact, the burqa is the best way for cheating, because you can walk in the street, you will see your wife in the street with somebody, but you will not know this is your wife. It's the best way to cheat. You have no idea if this is her. Other problem. You see, Islam solves problems. Let us say you came home and you find your wife sleeping with somebody, other Abdul. How in Islam you can prove that she committed adultery? You cannot. If you accuse your wife of adultery without having 4 men, And those men, they have to see his penis, excuse my language, going in and out inside her private part. If the four did not see it, there's no proof of fornication. Even if she is naked, he is in the top of her or she is in the top of him. Islam again solved the problem. We have the famous story of the caliphate. You remember? Four witnesses, they saw a woman and a man having sex. The caliphate asked them, the first one, did you see the penis of this guy going inside the vagina of this woman, like the pen going inside the inkwell? He said yes. He asked the second one, did you see blah blah blah, the penis inside like the inkwell? He said yes. The third, he asked the same question, did you see the penis going in like an inkwell, like a pen in the inkwell? He said yes. He asked the fourth one, did you see the penis going in like a pin in the inkwell? He said no. I saw her feet around his neck and they were shaking like a donkey when he is running. The caliphate, he commanded to beat the hell of them, whip their back 80 times or 100 times, because there's no proof of fornication. Because there's no enough evidence. Number four, he did not see it. He saw her feet around his neck. Well, I mean, it's obvious there is no sex. So her feet around his neck, and they were shaking like an ear of a donkey when he is running. The caliphate come to the conclusion, okay, the first one, he saw the penis going in and out. The second one, he saw the penis going in and out. The third one, he saw the penis going in and out. The fourth, he did not. He just saw the ears, he saw the feet. But where is the fornication? Right? Yeah, you know, when a man, he killed his wife, this is not because this is in his decision, but according to Islam, she will be killed. She will be killed, but first you have to prove it. You have to bring four witnesses, you know, seeing, witnessing with their own eyes. Like, you know, if you remember, there's a hadith about a man. He asked Muhammad. So this guy, he keep coming to Muhammad, going, he knew his wife, she is sleeping around, and he don't dare to accuse her. So he came to Muhammad, and he said, oh, you know, Prophet, are you Prophet saying, like, if I saw my wife doing boom boom with the man, should I give him some time until I bring four witnesses? He said yes. See the solution? You cannot even see. And now if you try to divorce her with accusation, you will be doomed. You can divorce her, but you cannot accuse her. So imagine you go to your home, you find a guy in the top of your wife, you say, brother, assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Assalamu alaikum. I'm busy, brother. Your wife underneath of me. Brother, can you please continue, like, I don't know how long you can, because I need to find four witnesses. Okay, brother. And now you go and you find four witnesses. However, if you don't see the penis of the man going inside her, excuse my language, in and out, you have no proof. Even if you bring 40 witnesses, 4 billion, you have to see the penis going in and out. So there's no witnesses. The husband, as I told you, the husband, if he do the killing, that is his decision, and he can be punished for that because he proved nothing about her fornication. But if he proved the fornication, she can be killed. The punishment is death. But as long if he took the step to kill her, however, in the Middle East, like Saddam Hussein, in his time, he allowed men to kill their wives if they heard, or their daughters if they heard of any. It just heard even without proofs. But according to Islam, you should wait until you have 4 witnesses, and those 4 witnesses, they have to see the penis going in and out. Any Abdul? As you see, Islam, solved many problems. Who can beat that? Nobody. And all of this, by the way, because Muhammad, his wife, she was accused by a bunch of witnesses, and he wanted to find a way to escape his wife from being exposed, because that will touch his honor. All right. If you bring 4 witnesses, they can see the penis going in and out, then you have a proof, and then the woman, she will be killed. All right. Like, actually, we can find a hadith in English maybe for this. Let us see if we can find one. So we do not need to use Arabic website. Here we go. See, this is Sahih Hadith. The women, like here they brought a case speaking about a bunch of Jews. They found a man and a woman, they are committing adultery. So he said, bring me the best of 2 men of those Jews, like the rabbi. So they did. So he said to them, what do you think about what happened to those? Shouldn't they have 4 witnesses? They said that in the Torah we have to have 4 witnesses, which is absolutely, this is the Muslim fabrication. And then they mentioned to him, the Jews, they mentioned to him that they have to see her vagina and his penis going like a pin in the ankle. So based on this, they claim that Muhammad, he learned this and adopted this from the Jews. And I will not surprise, by the way, if the Jews, they said that to him as a trap to fool him. And then Muhammad make it a rule for himself. And then if this story here is true, then you Muslims should ask yourself, do you Muslims follow the Quran? Or you follow a Jewish guy saying whatever he wants? Any Abdul? Any Muhammadan? I know these days we don't have Muhammadan. Maybe tomorrow? Huh? Four witnesses. And they have to see the organ of the man, his penis, penetrated in the female like the stick, the ink stick in closed case. You see it? How in the world you can prove that? What if your wife, excuse my language, she is having sex with her boyfriend in the front of your eyes, and she is wearing a skirt and she sits on the top of him? You will never see his penis going in and out. That's it. What the heck is that? This is how we prove fornication now. And by the way, in Islam, if your wife, she is kissing somebody, touching each other naked in the bed, and they did not do intercourse in the front, there is no fornication. So as you see, Islam solved many problems. In fact, Muhammad, he warned Muslim men not to go home if they came back at night. They asked a sheikh, very famous sheikh. Actually, it is the biggest sheikh for the Muslim Brotherhood in the world. What was the purpose for this? He said, this is from the mercy of Allah. What if you go home and you find your wife in the bed with somebody? Do you want to see that? So you tell her, I am home. I'm like back in the town, but I will come home tomorrow. So the women, she will not be surprised. Muhammad's teaching is very weird and very, very sick. Don't go. And I think he was telling his men that so he himself will not be caught having sex with their wives. He used to send them in purpose for a mission so he can F their wives. And to avoid to come in surprise, he told them, you don't go to the house, you send somebody, he knock at the door from outside. He tell her, your husband is back in town and tomorrow he will be here. The only way I find a solution for this, the reason for it, is Muhammad is sleeping with somebody woman, and he's afraid the husband will come and cut him sleeping with her. So he came with this rule, you have to inform the wives, even if you come home late at night, sleep in the street, you should not go home. Never go home right away. You have to come the second day, and if you came in the daytime, you have to tell her still, you don't go home right away. You tell her that I am coming, and then you come like maybe a couple of hours left. Never go surprisingly at the house and knock at the door or open the door. Any Muhammadan? Because why I want to tell men don't go home, you know, what does that mean? Where he will go? There's a hotel at that time. He will go with some friends to sleep in their house. Is that what for? What will happen to the wife if she is surprised? What is she should be happy. What do you mean surprise? Any Abdul? We have 200,000 subscriber. Well, I should have 20 million, not 200,000. YouTube, each time I reach certain number, they delete my channel. And they keep pushing me to have monetization. And the other day, yesterday or today, I'm not sure. Maybe yesterday. I went to I saw a Christian channel live. I don't want to say the name, but I could not really watch. I click at the channel. He was live, and then commercial after commercial, like he made the commercial have to play before you can watch his live. I mean, how much people they worship money? Isn't it enough they receive donation from Super Chat? Isn't it enough they receive donation from Patreon? They want to force you to watch the commercial so they make more money. So, and actually I click exit. I don't want to see no more. Very disgusted. Very disgusting how people they are. This is how you know if people are into God or they are into business. I wanted to see what they are talking about. I'm not going to even chat, you know. Let me see what they are. Maybe they're debating somebody. But then commercial after, before you start, you cannot even start right away. They love money. So I could not actually continue to watch what they have in first commercial, second commercial, third commercial. You know, there's options. They can allow you to skip, right? Or there's option to say he cannot skip. The person have to watch them all. This way you can guarantee, because if they skip, you don't make money. This way you guarantee that you will make money from this commercial. Very disappointing. And yet they claim to be Christians. Businessmen. Very businessmen. Do we have any Abdul? And then they make a membership. If you want to watch this video, you have to be a member and join member. Unbelievable. What a fraud. No, YouTube cannot play commercial unless you decide. No, you decide. You decide how the commercial will play. You decide if they can skip. You decide if they cannot. You decide if it's play in the beginning or in the after. You decide. There's options. Yeah. In fact, I can say to you, if YouTube stop accepting donation, people will not come to YouTube. Those who make like it's money motivated. Money. Any Abdul? No Abdul? What happened? Where is the Abdul? Yeah, I can activate now my super chat. It take me 1 click. And the funny, by the way, if you have super chat, the donation will come like rain. But nobody go to Patreon. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people like to show off, or I'm not sure. But I have no idea. Anyway, God is good. Yeah, I understand, you know, like you see, for me, what I don't like, if your channel is about anything, then okay, this guy he is making his videos to make money. But a person claiming that he is defending Christianity or defending God, or you know, and then you know, they give up even their channel if monetizing is gone. They just drop it off, make a new one, which is obvious that the whole purpose is money. Anyway, the Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. It will be very annoying. In order to watch any of my videos, you have to watch a bunch of stupid commercial, you know, so I can make some money and force you to wait until they finished all the garbage they play on, they post for you. And not only that, because your topic is about Islam, usually commercial will come about the topic: donation for Muslim mosque, donation for Muslim terrorist, donation for Muslim orphan. So they want to make money from those, because you will not get the normal commercial like for a chocolate or for cake or for cars. No, mostly you will get commercial have to do with the title of your video. Where is the Abdul? Yeah, this is muta. This is a form of muta, and you have to pay wages because you are doing muta with the one who created the video content, you know? Pay for muta. No, Abdul? Not even one? I don't care really if it's 220,000, because as you see, because we don't do play commercial, YouTube don't send notification for my channel. That's why we don't have big number watching. If I play commercial, if they make money from you, you know, they push you. Remember, like now, my YouTube is costing YouTube money. They are not making money from me. This is why most of you don't even receive notification. If I activate super chat, and then YouTube will make a huge number of the money you give to their pocket, then they will push your channel everywhere, which is normal to do. You know, I don't blame them, and it's a company doing business. They are not doing charity. Any Muhammadan? Well, somebody using my channel asking for the okay, if he is calling Dr. Christian Prince and posting my video, it's okay, as long as he is not asking for donation in my name, doing fraud. So what the problem? You can do the same. You can download my videos and call it Professor Christian Prince. Who cares? I encourage people actually to download my videos and post them. I have no problem. I always actually I support those people, because you see, I'm not seeking my channel to grow because I'm selfish. I'm seeking that the good news will spread. So our children's, young ones, older ones, etc., they will learn. If it's my post or your post, who care? I know people, and I'm not going to say their names too, they used to flag Christians for copying their videos and posting it in different channels. Why they flag them? Because they want everybody to come to his channel. So he flagged them, even though they are Christians supporting, supposedly spreading the truth. But his jealousy of making money, he don't want anyone to take his video. Ah, this is my video. For me, you remember how many times I scream at you, especially those who knows me for long. I shout at you, why you don't download? All right? So I support people who download. Those who download and repost, I believe they are better than the one who don't. We go live and rumble, not only in YouTube. Why? So if the YouTube delete my channel or YouTube delete a video I made, we will have a backup. So it was like a second solution. But if you download the video too and post it, we will have it more backup, etc. Yeah, we are live in YouTube and Rumble and Discord right now. Okay, we don't have Muslims to call. If any Christians would like to call us for free, as long as we have no Abdul. And you know, really, I don't feel good. I told you since 2 days ago and yesterday. I mean, I am sick, and then I stayed for, I told you I will stay for short time, right? And I stayed what, like 4 hours? Maybe 5 hours, I'm not sure. Even though my head is going to explode. So, for me, I feel guilty if I don't do some work. I feel really guilty. I feel like I'm short of work. I did not do what I should do. Any Muhammadan? No Muhammadan. Anyway, if there's any Christian would like to join us, feel free. Go ahead,
Hello.
Exo. Go ahead.
Hey CP,
How are
how are
you?
you doing?
I'm fine.
First of all, I want to thank you for all what are you doing for us, for all that knowledge that you giving to us. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
First of all, I just want to ask, why don't you just activate that super chat and know just that your knowledge just gets better to spread out to the world, that more people know you and know the truth? Or why don't you do that actually?
There is
That's
many reasons. If I do that, then any one of you want to watch videos or even join live, he have to be disturbed by commercial from time to time. Same time, if you notice that people who have super chat, they will start favoring the one who donate over the one who don't. So if you ask question and you give money, then they will answer your question, and if you don't, you are nobody. You know, I find it very insulting and very un-Christian behavior. Like, in order for you to answer my question, I have to donate to you, which is not a donation no more, because first my name will pop up, people will see how good I am donating to you. Number two, you get the attention because I donate, and then you say thank you for the donation, and then if you have a question, your question will become first. So what about the person who don't have money and he cannot donate? He will feel bad, he will feel sad, he will feel, look, everybody is donating, I wish I can do something, you know. You know, the Lord, he said, if you give with the right hand, don't let the other hand know. So for me, for sure I accept donation, but no, I don't talk about it. People who donate, I don't even contact them saying thank you, and nobody knows about them, and they are keeping it as the Bible says. So I don't want to be like one of them. Otherwise, for sure, all of us, we need money. Nobody is really. I'm not a millionaire. Thank God, I'm you know, I'm okay. But business is what they are doing, and I don't want to do business. I give my book. I gave my books for free. The first books I printed, Deception of Allah. If anyone remember here from Paltalk, who remember? I gave 100 book for free at that time. In case you do not know, I don't have the money to pay for them. You can ask Osama Daktok. He is the one who printed the books for me. I gave 100 books, and now the problem is not only I gave 100 books, I have to ship them for free too. I made a promise, I have to keep my promise. I don't have the money for it. So instead of making money, like being desperate to make money, so finally I made books. Finally I'm going to sell them to support myself. And finally now the first 100 books is gone, plus shipping. I remember a guy from India, it cost me $34 to ship it to India. $34 just to ship it, you know. And then he complained he did not receive it. So I sent it to him again, you know. This is just the price of the shipping. And then I found out that this guy is a scammer. You know, he was scamming me. You know, a piece of garbage. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
true.
anyway, I give my books, most of them for free. I mean, all languages. If I care for money, I will never give not even a single page of them for free. We don't want to. We don't want to do business. It's really sad, you know. People, they claim to be Christian, they are serving God, and they care, and they have jealousy for God and want to expose Muhammad. But in reality, it's about money. They are doing the same as Muslims. Buy halal food cat food, you know. And the other guy,
Yeah, it's the best.
Mimi Hijab, is selling nagla seed. Everybody have a business,
Yeah,
you know.
the best.
Muslim, Christians, everybody, you know. I have my books. I don't even talk about them. When the last time I spoke about
Basically,
buying my books, you know, I don't talk about them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
For how long you're actually on YouTube and doing this for free, that YouTube channel and that all knowledge that you're giving? How long?
The first, let us say, since the internet exists, I start doing this in the internet. At that time, we used to use DSL, if anyone remember what DSL is. I use, even to make a video, I bought a camcorder. I hold it with my hand because we don't have a software to record the screen like now. So I hold the camera with my hand, and then I record the screen, and I translate, because like we don't have now those websites in English for the Quran, and everything was in Arabic, everything in Arabic. And to load the video, 5-minute video in the internet, it take forever. I remember, like, sometime you go, you start loading the video, you come the second day, still the video file, it's not even 5 minutes, is loaded in the internet. So it was a very, you know, a lot of a struggle. And I used to, like, I spend a lot of hours. And I spend at least, if I say the first 14, maybe for first 16 years, I never receive a penny or donation for the work I do. Even though I used to stay, you know, 10 hours, 11 hours. Sometime I come from work, I eat, I go online, I stay until the morning almost, I go to work again. Especially in the weekend, you know. Yeah. People here, who is here from Paltalk time? Anyone remember? Do we have anyone from Paltalk? If there's anyone here from Paltalk, let me know. So, like, we have actually Sahih Christians, he come here always. He is from the time of Paltalk. He used to come almost every day to my channel. But for sure, he cannot stay as I stay. I stay for like 10 hours or 12 hours. Yeah, not even one penny of donation.
In my opinion, you deserve to, like, activate the super chat with everything that promotes your channel, because I'm just listening to you for 5 months now, and how I know you, that you are a very honorable man, a man of God, there's no question. So in my personal opinion, you deserve to do everything that promotes your knowledge to the world, because I think a lot of people are suffering for the not knowledge, not truth. Like, for example, like fake Christians, they act like they're Christians, but they're not. They're doing for the money, like for only donations. But in my opinion, you deserve to, like, do everything to promote your channel, because you're a honorable man.
Well, God is good. You know, it's okay. You know, actually, I understand. Like, people, they want to make money. I mean, so some people, they are, they need to be supported too. But what I'm not happy with, they favor making the money, because still you can make money. I mean, people, they are donating to you. Like, do you have to play commercial and all this madness?
Yeah, just because you said, because of the push that they're pushing your channel, and I think you deserve it, and I think the world deserves to know the real truth, what the real Christianity stands for, not this cotton candy Christianity. And yeah, I don't need to fight for my God, and, like, you know, some type of shit. All peace, all love. we serve other gods. Like we have no enemies, but we know that the devil is our enemy, the false gods, and etc. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I don't
remember
know.
this is I don't know how many years ago. I think 15 years ago, maybe more. The Iranian TV, there's an Arabic program actually to speaking about the Islamophobia. So they choose
Yeah.
one video only from the internet to speak about Islamophobia, and it was my video. If you watch that video, if somebody have it, you will see that the screen look weird because I was using my camcorder. I'm recording by
Yeah.
camera. So at that time, I was maybe one of the first exposing the garbage of Muhammad making videos in English.
Yeah, it feels like all the people that I watch, like who like fighting against the Islamic, I mean, all this type of child marriage, and like in England, this that speakers corner. It feels like all those are just like students of you, Christian Prince. It feels like that they know the real truth from you. Could it be that?
Yeah, I mean, all of us. For me, I want everybody. Actually, I want everybody to learn, and that's why we encourage people to copy the videos and post them around. The more people they post the videos, the more we have a better work. And I don't mind if people make money from my videos. The message is to be spread. Like I like to see people from different languages, different culture, joining the fight because Muslims are trying to deceive people everywhere. Chinese, Japanese, African, like African, they are targeting them. They are now trying to spread Islam in Japan. So we are short of work actually. Like I'm complaining about people who they are seeking money over the truth, but still I support even those who they are seeking money, because better than having nobody, better than having just one person, fighting this garbage. Even though their motive is money, still is okay. What we can do.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that you actually, in my personal opinion, you deserve to get all the fame, the glory that people are. I don't know, like those channels from God Logic. Are they even mention your account or something? I don't have that
No,
feeling
actually, God
because
Logic, I am the one who invited people to go to his channel. When he came to me first time, he have not even 4,000. I am the one who told people to go and subscribe for him.
yeah, I just like it feels like that because I mean they got
Yeah, other
now their
channels,
fame.
I notice other Christian channels, they never mention Christian Prince.
Yeah,
In fact, I
yeah.
notice if they see my name in the chat, their face turn bad. They are unhappy. That's why I avoid to go to their chat, because right away I see that they are upset from their. They try to ignore like Christian Princes in chat. Yeah, but I never ignore them. When they come to they call me. I always say go and subscribe to this guy, to that guy. If anyone call me, and all of you are my witness, and say he's an ex-Muslim, he have a channel, I right away ask people to support him, right? But they never did that to me. They never asked people to.
Yeah.
Because I know their nature. They are not decent. They are not.
The money is at their
Yeah,
first
they want people
place,
to come to them,
and
and even
yeah,
when they group together because they are the same equality.
yeah.
That's all right.
I don't have to start to talk about like Sam Shamoun or something. We know about them already.
Sam Shamoun, I am the one who promote his channel. Nobody used to go there.
Yeah.
In fact, he called
Feels
me.
like that.
He called me so people will know about him. I know him. He don't call me just to. He called me, says you are my teacher, etc. But the whole idea, people will know that this is Sam Shamoun. I support him, so people will subscribe.
That reminds me of that part of the Bible when John said, "Make a straight path for the Lord to travel." But in that case, that will be not like the Lord, but you're like the king of the teachers. Like after Jesus. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, I just wanted to thank you, CP, and you deserve all the fame. And yeah,
no, I
God
don't want
bless you.
fame. I'm not seeking fame. Fame is
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
last. No,
I
listen.
don't mean like,
You got me wrong, my friend. There's
yeah.
no fame here.
No, that's it's
If
not
I
about
want,
fame.
if
I
I
mean,
want
like,
fame, I will speak using my real name. I will open my camera, and then I will
yeah,
receive the fame. You do not know me. If you see me in the street, you will not even know it's me. If you read my books, it says a Christian Prince. You do not know the author. And if one day I die, you will not even go on my funeral. So fame is the last thing I seek, and
yeah, I know
it's
that.
my
I know
it's
that.
my enemy. The fame is my enemy, because I believe fame is sick. Fame
Yeah,
is an illusion, and fame always make people feel so proud and so stupid. And the more proud you
yeah.
are, yeah. So for me, I receive no glory of my own, because who was a Christian Prince? Nobody. You don't know him. You know.
No, don't say that.
Yeah. No, I'm nobody. I'm nobody. But anyway, I mean, fame is the last thing I'm worried about. What
I
fame?
know, I know.
I refuse even to go to channels, even though I know they can promote my name as a Christian Prince. I don't go. You know, many they invite me. I say no. Yeah.
In my personal opinion, like I said, you deserve everything. And when I say fame, I mean the fame in the sake of the world, that they know the real truth and the real
Yeah, the truth is
master.
something different. We do. Actually, my friend, the people who watch my videos are huge, massive, but mostly they watch
Yeah,
them not in my channel. They watch them in other channels. You know.
yeah,
Actually, there's people who play my videos. Like a video I make, it have 20,000. The same video I just posted, somebody else copy it, he will have 50,000. Yeah. So because YouTube, they shadow my channel too, but they don't shadow the other
yeah.
ones. They don't target them.
You're too dangerous for them, You're too dangerous. And you're speaking
It's all right.
like the real truth.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, brother, for joining us.
No problem. Thank you, CP. God bless you.
God bless. We have Swigs.
Hey, CP, how are you?
I'm fine.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you do. I've learned so much about Islam and how to argue against them with all the common points that they be bringing up. I have a Muslim friend that I'm trying to convert in a sense by just telling him everything that I've learned from you. You don't even understand how much you've done, bro. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. What I have done is nothing. I wish I can do more. We pray we will do more. If God gave us
Yes,
health,
sir.
we continue. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
sir. No problem. Have a good one.
God bless. We don't have any Abdul. We are short of Abdul these days. Any Muhammadan? All right, we don't have too many people. Remember. All right, go ahead, remember. Go ahead.
Hi, TP. How are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. Hey, I come from a Hindu family and I've become Christian about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And my wife comes from a Muslim family. Quite often, some of her her relatives do ask, do say things like, oh, the Islam is a peaceful religion. Muhammad is, they try to give you this picture that Islam is perfect. But I've been listening to you for a while, and obviously you've been shedding a lot of truth of what Islam really is. So thank you so much for that first. But I had a question. In one of your previous videos, you mentioned something about Allah and the origination of that word and why Arabs tend to use that word in their Bible. Could you expand on that again? And is there some sort of resource that I can actually reference whenever I'm speaking to my relative?
You see, the Muslims, they try to explain Islam or why Muslim they use Allah, and then they say to you that the word Allah coming from the word al-ilah, al-ilah, which mean the God. But the fact, the Muslims, all of them agree that Allah is a name, is not a word coming from other word. So they lie when they try to make it or route the word to different direction. So the word in the word for God in Aramaic, even in Israel in Old Hebrew, it used to be al, al. All right, al. By time, the Hebrew changed and become el. So Emmanuel become Emmanuel. Mikael become Mikael. Israel, the word Israel never been used actually in the Old Hebrew. It was Israel. So sometimes the word Eal, which is God, is in the beginning of the word or at the end of the word. Like, Mikael, or like if we go to old names like Daniel. So Al is a word mean God. This is the Aramaic, which is the Hebrew coming from it too, and the Arabic. So Allah is God La. The word Al is God. La is the name. The Muslims they try to mix between this and the word Ilah. If we go back and study the Bible, we will find that the name of Abraham was not Abraham, was Abram, and the word and the name of the wife of Abraham is Sarai or Sarai, not Sarah. So what the Old Testament shows us that God inserted the letter H or ha, ha, into the name, and that letter is just to add the Spirit of God. So letter H present the Spirit. It's not just a letter. All right. So the word ilah in the Aramaic is not a word by itself. It is il. The H is the Spirit of God. Are you with me?
The H is what? Sorry, I missed you there.
The letter H is the Spirit. Is the Spirit of God.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So when God he insert the letter H into the name of Abraham, and the letter H into the name of Sarai, the name changed and became from Abraham became Abraham, and from Sarai became Sarah. All right, like you can go and read in Genesis 17:11 or Genesis 16. So anyway, this is a story about Abraham and how the name changed. So the Ilah, I'm just giving you like a hint about what the letter H present. So in the old Aramaic, Ilah have nothing to do with the word Allah, because that Ilah is not a name of God. It's not a name. It is a God who have a spirit, and the God of Islam have no spirit. So the letter H at the end, I wish I can use a board here to write, but this software I'm using doesn't allow me to do that, to show you. I used to use a previous software can help me to do that. So anyway, the H at the end is the Spirit of God, and it's not part of the language. It is added for a sound, present the Spirit of God, the same as the name of Abraham, the same as the name of Sarah. But the word of the God of Islam, Allah, is not al-ilah. It is al-lah. This is why if we go to the Quran and we read the chapter 1, verse number 2, If we go, let us show you the screen here. If we go to the first chapter in the Quran, you will see that here Allah look different from Allah here. Why? Because this is not Allah. This is Alhamdulillah. Li in Arabic mean two.
Yep.
Lah
Wow.
is the name of the God.
Yep.
All right. The first one, Bismillah. Bismillah.
Yep.
Allah, because simply it is two words, not one. Al is a word mean God. La is the name of the God. Like we say, God Moon, God Zeus, God Venus. You know, so Al is not part of the word, even though it's written in Arabic like this. Actually, in the old Arabic, it was not connected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I explained
That's
to you or you need more explanation.
No, you did. No, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Can I ask you another question, if that's okay?
All right.
So obviously, me and my wife are both Christians now, but we do still have some family members who are Hindus or Muslims, and we are obviously praying for them. But one of the objection, mainly from my wife's side, is that they respect Jesus. They believe that Jesus is a prophet, as you would obviously know. And they think that Muhammad is a good guy. And sometimes, especially with my brother-in-law, who used to be a Christian, he was the one who actually got Christianity into the family for my wife first time, and that's how she became a Christian. Now he's gone back to Islam. And quite often when I'm sitting down with him and trying to explain to him based on whatever I hear from you or God Logic or any other channels, one of the things he says is, even though he's the guy who got Christianity into the family, he still believes that Muhammad is a good guy and he's done some good works. Is there a way that you can actually combat an argument like that?
Well, first, Muhammad, he don't respect Jesus because Muhammad is trying to use Jesus not to respect him. This is why he says that his God, he promised him to have 3 or 4 women in heaven. One of them is Mary, the mother of Jesus. So if Muhammad respects Jesus, he will not say, I'm going to have his mother in my bed. Number 2, if Muhammad respects Jesus and love Jesus, why he want to kill the Christians? And why he want to destroy churches? If you respect Jesus, you don't wage war against those who follow Jesus, especially they never fought you. In fact, according to Muslims, the first time Muhammad became a refugee, it was in the kingdom of Ethiopia by a Christian king. So why he want to kill the Christians? And then when they speak about good and bad, what is good about Muhammad? Before you teach me about loving Jesus, how loving he was to his own people. As an example, if somebody don't agree with Muhammad, what will happen to him? He will be killed. He will be slaughtered. Islam is a wonderful religion, as they say, but Islam could not bring the most important thing to the life of any human being, peace. So since the time of Muhammad, starting from his wife Aisha, she took 10,000 men to kill his cousin Ali and his family. And then the Muslim, they killed even the grandsons of Muhammad. And even the Muslim, they killed the caliphates of Muhammad. And even the Muslim, they killed Uthman, the one who collected the Quran of Muhammad. And the Muslim, until now, they are killing each other. So those are the Muslims who they are very loving, and Islam is a very nice, and Muhammad, he did a lot of great things. So what is a great?
Yeah.
As an example for social life, if I teach my followers to beat their women, is that what makes society better? I teach my men to have sex with the children and marry children. Is that going to
Yep.
have a better society, or will we have now child abuse and sexual abuse and pedophiles? When I approve muta and women they can be rented for one night stand, or I approve
Yep.
prostitution as we see in the chapter of Al-Ahzab, is that going to make my society is better? When I say I can take false oath, are we going to have better society of decent people who lie and they are not ashamed of their lying, because Allah says Allah will not take you accountable for your false oath? If we say that the shield of faith is taqiyya, is that what make me a good person? Which is the shield of faith is lies. You know, how in the world that is a better society? So whoever says to you about Muhammad is a good man and he created a better society, that is a big big fat lie, and you've been deceived. You don't know what he's talking about. You know?
I agree. I agree. And one of the things that I did bring up to him when he was in my house is that, I spoke to him about how Muhammad married Aisha when he was when she was young, and it seems to be a common argument that most of the Muslims would bring up. He's like, "Oh, that's not in the Quran, and it's not true. Aisha was older." So at that stage, because obviously I don't really have so much to back up, and when my wife, she was quite young when she left Islam. It's very hard to rebut an argument like that. How would you go back to someone like who says the hadith's not true?
Well, I mean, the Muslim, they say to us that Islam is a preserved, and then they say to us that Islam is not preserved. So is it a preserved, or because when you say the hadith is not true, they are saying to us that the Quran is the only book. Do they believe in the Quran only? No, because Islam is based on the hadith more than the Quran. So where is the preserved Islam then, if they say to us the hadith is not preserved? So obviously the hadith is not preserved because simply the Muslims are not trustworthy. Because who wrote the hadith? Muslims. Who is denying the trustworthy of Muslims? Muslims. So I reject what Muslim says about Muhammad. You will not find one Christian reject what Jesus said, written by the disciple of Jesus. We don't have somebody saying that, because this is a hadith too. Hadith is, Jesus said, this is hadith mean a speech. So when Jesus speak, and John he write, or Mark or Luke, so okay, Jesus said, are we going to say da'if talk of Jesus? No. So it is our book, it's preserved. Their book is not, by their own mouth and words. However, I advise you to bring this guy who you said he's from your family, relative to you. Let him debate me, and let us see if he will stay as a Muslim after he speak to me. I promise you I will speak to him very nice way.
Yeah, I will definitely pass on that to him. Usually people, when they speak with someone who has the knowledge, they get afraid of it. So I'll definitely let him know. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, the Muslim denying the hadith is other proof that Islam never been trustworthy. And I understand the hadith is full of garbage, but is the Quran is better? Like the Quran, the sun set in murky water, and then the Muslim they try to duct tape the Quran and fix it, and they add word is not there. He meant it appeared to be. No, it says a spring, not even an ocean. How is going to appear that the sun set in a spring, not ocean? So Quran or hadith, both of them are laughable, and both of them are suitable for cartoon. All right. Yeah, if you have a question, put your hand up. You can join us. I will not stay here for long.
Hello?
Go ahead, TNT.
Hello?
Hello, hello. Go ahead.
Hello?
I hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Oh,
What's going on here?
you don't hear me?
Hello?
You don't hear me?
Hello?
All right, my friend. You fix your speaker and come back. Somebody tell him. Somebody tell him to fix his because I don't know what to do. Is it true that you cannot find Ibrahim wife name in the Quran? Yeah, there's many things in the Quran are missing, like the name of the wife. There's many things, not only. I mean, what the Quran says about Abraham? Nothing. According to the Quran, Abraham, his father, his name is Azar. So Muhammad, he have a wrong. Mary, her father is Amran. So the stupid Muhammad, he think that Mary, she is the sister of Aaron and the daughter of Amram, the father of Moses. Muhammad, he heard that the Aramaic, they say that Abraham, he said to his father Azar. So what Muhammad, he thought Azar is the name of the father of Abraham, but Azar is a word being foolish in the ancient Aramaic. So Abraham, he said to his father, foolish, are you going to worship idols? The stupid Muhammad, because the word Azar is a strange foreign word, he thought that this is the name of his father. So suddenly Abraham father, his name become foolish. Jovin?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you, go ahead.
I just had a question. Were you born Christian?
There's nobody is born Christians. We as a Christians, we have to be born again, as the Bible said. If you mean I'm born of a Christian family, yes.
Oh, okay, so you're from a Christian family.
Yeah.
Okay, are you from somewhere in the Middle East?
Is that like an interview about like a newspaper?
I'm trying to understand where you come from, you know, what your
Well, if
background
you
is
sit a
and
little
why you
bit, you will notice that I speak Arabic. Arabic is my first language, so I am an Arab from the Middle East.
Okay, okay. So the way you speak, it's just strange to me because if you're coming from a Christian background and you're Arab, at least you have an Arabic dialect. Why do you speak about Islam in such a ugly way? You know, I mean, Muslims don't speak about Jesus in an ugly way. They don't speak about Christianity in an ugly way. I just wonder why that is. Did somebody do something? Did they attack you? Did somebody harm your family? Is that where this is coming from?
I like what you just said now. Guys, did you see what he said? He said, why you speak about Islam in an ugly way? Is that because somebody harmed you, did something to your family? What about you ask yourself? You recite the Fatiha 5 times a day, saying to Allah, please Allah, don't make us like the cursed Jews or the lost Christians. So why you do that? Is that because you had somebody harm your family, or somebody call your names, or somebody insulted you? You Muslims call us kuffar. You called for jihad against us. You kill us. You take our churches. And you call us all kind of names. Pigs, monkeys, najis, kuffar. And then why? Is that because somebody maybe raped your mama? Maybe because somebody took your wife? Maybe somebody took your daughter? I mean, do you see how awkward your logic? Say that yourself. We don't find anywhere in the Bible anyone mentioning your name. It is you who's attacking us. It's you who's insulting us. So if you are questioning why I'm speaking Islam about Islam in ugly way, because Islam is ugly. But why you speak about Christianity? So why your prophet speak about Christianity in ugly way? Tell me.
I would say that's actually not factual in the sense that, you know, there wasn't a Quran for, you know, the Bible or Jesus to speak negatively about, or a Muslim nation or an Islamic nation, people who are followers of the Quran, because it wasn't It wasn't there at that time. But you know, it does talk about in the Bible, it does talk about, you know, those who are paganistic in a very derogatory way, but that's actually not really relevant or the point.
But you did
I
not
think the
answer
real
me.
point is
Why you call the
what?
Christians? Why you call the Christians? We are the worst of the creatures, as an example.
No, but I mean, it says in the Quran, it says that some of them are very good people, and it says
No,
that some of them are not.
no. You see, the
Yeah.
Quran speak about good people if those people they agree with Muhammad. The one who don't agree with Muhammad is kal an'am, like an animal. Is that correct? Bal adal. They are like animals and even more worse.
But it does say in Surah Al-Ma'idah, ayah number 82, it says, you'll surely find the most bitter towards the believers to be the Jews and polytheists, and the most gracious to be those who call themselves Christians. So we
My
actually
friend,
aren't calling them
your
monkey.
prophet is talking about specific people like Waraq ibn Nawfal, and he is his real father. Waraq ibn Nawfal, he was a fake Christian, heretic, and he have nothing to do with Christianity. So the monks Muhammad is talking about is those monks who they are not Christians, like Waraqah. So don't give me a speech. Your prophet called the Christians, the Jews, the non-Muslims are the same as animals. Is that true?
No, no, but I'm saying this verse in particular, surah number 5, verse number 82.
Okay,
It says that
I want you to
Christians,
tell me, do you accept the chapter number 5?
yeah,
All right.
582.
Okay, so chapter number 5, does it speak about Christianity good or bad?
Yeah, in a good way. It says that they're most gracious towards those,
All
they're
right.
the most gracious toward them.
Okay, in chapter 5, can you read for me chapter 5, verse number 14?
14?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, number 14, let me pull it up. Okay, 1 second. 5:14.
I have it on the screen. You can read it. I'm showing it to you.
Oh, I see. Okay, I have it here also. Okay, so it says, and from those who say we are Christians, we took their covenant, but they neglected a portion of what they had been commanded to uphold. So we let hostility and enmity arise between them until the day of judgment, and soon Allah will inform them of all they have done. So this is just talking about the reality between the Christians, the relationship that they have between and amongst each other, that they neglected what God had sent to them. So between them, there's animosity and hostility and enmity and so forth. But that doesn't say anything.
Is it okay
that
if
the
I call you
Muslims-
is it okay if I call you a liar, or you will be insulted?
That's what I just read.
No, because you just said he's talking about reality. No, it says Allah, he planted enmity between them. Not he's talking about the enmity between the Christians. Do you know how to read? Or you don't? You're like your prophet. No, it says, so we planted. He's not talking about reality. He's talking about what he planted. The reality is that Allah is Satan, because the one who planted hatred. What if I say to you now, those who call themselves Muslims, I am a Christian prince, I'm going to plant enmity and hatred between one to each other. What you be honest with me, how you describe my plan against Muslims to plant hatred and enmity against you and your brother in Islam? What do you think? Be honest.
Yeah. So the translation that you have is different than the one that I have here. I'm using.
What do you have? What the translation you have? Give me the name.
I think this is Mustafa, Dr. Mustafa.
Mustafa Khattab. This is a big fat fraud. Mustafa Khattab. You see, this is other issue about Islam. Islam is not a religion. Islam is a translation, because you do not know Arabic. So any fraud, he can lie to you and fool you. However, I am going here to read Mustafa Khattab translation. So here it says, so we let hostility and enmity rise between them. That's false. It says here in Arabic, فأغرينا بينهم العداوة والبغضاء إلى يوم القيامة. أغرى, it's mean we seduced. We seduced. The word even seduced is not even we planted. Seduced. It is satanic word. فَأَغْرَيْنَا. You can take the same
So
word. You can take the same word aghra or aghrayna and put it in Google translation. In fact, I can translate. Here we go. You know, let me highlight it.
comes from the word gharawa, right?
So we tempted them. This is a translation of Google. But the real meaning, we seduced them to do enmity.
So we were tempted.
So
we
Allah,
were tempted.
so Allah, He seduced the Christians to be enemy to each other until the day of judgment. And let me ask you now, if I make Muslims enemy to each other until the day of judgment, did I make Muslims better a human being or worse?
If you made us enemies to one another,
Yeah.
then you would be, putting dissension between us.
Okay.
Yeah, that wouldn't be
So
good.
does that make me doing good or bad?
Yeah. So then, what this is saying?
No, is it bad or good? Is it bad? If I planted
I
enemy,
agree with you.
huh?
Yeah. No. I just want to clarify because I agree with you that the translation that I have here is not saying the same thing as what you're saying, and gharawa definitely does translate to incite. I'm looking in the Hans Ver dictionary, so it does say to instigate, to abet, to urge, to impel. So what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is actually saying, instead of saying, so we let hostility and enmity, well, we put hostility and enmity between them to arise between them until the day of judgment.
Why?
Well, what he's just saying there, yeah, he's not, but this is different than what I was arguing. I was just arguing, this is not saying Christians are monkeys and all this other stuff. They're not. I was asking the question from the beginning is why you speak ugly about Muslims, because
I'm not speaking ugly about Muslims. Muslims are ugly anyway, because you Muslims kill each other. Aisha, she took an army of 10,000 men to kill Ali. Is that because of the CIA? Who killed Uthman? The ugly Muslims.
Yeah, I mean,
Uthman is the one who collected the Quran for you. How you reward him? You kill him. Not only you kill him, you take the hair from his beard one by one before you kill him. Not only you do that, after you kill him, you cut his head. Not only that, after you cut his head, you put it in a stick. And not only that, you go and you bury him with the Jews. Ugly. Muslims are ugly. So my friend, I don't sugarcoat. You said to me why you are speaking ugly things about Muslims. The Lord, He says, from their fruits you shall know them. Give me one fruit is good about you. You're a prophet or you're his companion. Go ahead. Give me good fruit.
A fruit, you said?
Yeah. The Lord said, from their fruits you shall know them. So if your fruit is good, you're good. If your fruit is ugly, you're ugly. So go ahead, give me the fruit of your prophet companion, the fruit of Muhammad. If it is ugly, he is ugly. If it is good, he is good. Go ahead.
I see your argument. Okay, I understand. I wasn't understanding it originally, but yeah. So you're saying if there's anything good that's coming from him or anything bad that's coming from him, then that's related to him.
Can you speak louder, please? Can you speak louder?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah. Better now. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I wanted to actually respond to the other part because it's hard to follow if you're asking a new question. But the point was actually the Christian people, right? Christian people, and the Quran does speak about Christianity and the reality of Christianity, and God can say whatever He wants about whatever people who don't follow Him. That's His choice.
What is the reality of Christianity? What is the reality? You are trying to avoid my question. Allah will spread hatred. Is that will make Christians better people or worse? Let us say the Christians are bad. Let us say the Christians are bad. Let us say that. Okay. So now Allah decide to implement hatred and enmity between the Christians until the day of judgment. Is that will fix in the Christians or will make them worse?
Oh, that will deter them from their people and their beliefs. Which, if the Quran is true, then
hold on, guys. So now, if I go and implant a bomb in your house, and then tell your brother that it is, and tell your family that it's your brother, the Muslim, he did it, that will make you closer to Christianity. So now I will make the Muslim kill each other because that will make them close to Christianity. What kind of, this is satanic logic.
No, that's not a good analogy because
So
planting a
tell
bomb
me
will
how implanting hatred between the Christians will help Islam. I will tell
okay.
you.
Well, look at
I
it.
will tell you. So you can conquer them, so you can rape them, so you can take their land, and you make them your slaves.
Yeah, but I don't see it that way. I mean, you could
Who,
easily
who
just
are
say
you?
that
Who are
if
you to see it this way? Who are you to see? I'm speaking about facts. I can give a reference. Did your prophet says that the best of you is the one who bring non-Muslims like dogs with a chain around their necks?
where did he say that?
In the book of
Yeah,
Mickey Mouse.
but before you go too far,
I'm
I
not
wanted to
going
address
far.
that
Don't
point.
go. Don't go. Listen, I'm not going far. We're in the topic. You're a prophet, he
Okay,
said.
so
You see, I read Mickey Mouse all the time. In the book of
okay,
Mickey
but I want
Mouse,
to address.
in the book of Mickey
Can I
Mouse, it
just
says that you're a prophet. He says that the best of you is the one who go and kill non-Muslims and bring them like dogs and put chains around their necks until they embrace Islam. Is Islam is ugly or
and
not?
this is referring to the verse, right? At verse
This is a
3:21. Can
hadith.
you read it?
This is a hadith.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep, it's the
And
hadith
this is a
it's
verse in
referring
the
to the
Quran saying that the Muslims are KKK. They are supreme. They are the white supreme nation.
but it's not saying so that's why I'm saying where does it say Christian? Where does it
My
say
friend, anyone who is not a Muslim, he is part of the chain game. So you go, you are the best of mankind. Why? Because you go, you hunt them like dogs, you put a chain around their necks, you enslave them, you torture them until they embrace Islam. In fact, even after they embrace Islam, still you keep them as slaves. I can show you tons of reference. So is that ugly
yeah,
or
but
this is good?
well, do you see the point? This is why I was trying to make the point is
Is
let's
that
say you
ugly or
have
good? Don't
two
tell me points. Is this is ugly to bring somebody into
100%.
Islam by
I
the
want
chain around his neck? Is that ugly or good?
I want to answer your question. If you have a belief that's going to destroy you, then wouldn't I want to deter you from that? Wouldn't
Well,
that
I
make
can use
sense?
the same logic. Guys, look at this logic. So I can say that Islam will destroy you. So I will bring a chain, put it around your neck, bring you like a dog, because I want to save you. And the Hindus
Yeah,
can
but
say
it's
the
not.
same. And the Hindus can say the same. And the Buddhists can say the same. You see how hypocrite you are?
Oh no, but it's not talking about physical chains. You're
No,
reading it
this is
too
physical
literally.
chain. You're a prophet. He says, go and kill them. Go, he
No,
said in
that
chapter
doesn't say
9, verse 29. Attack those from those the Christians and the Jews specifically. Stop being hypocrite.
920. But 929 is talking about the battle. It's not talking
What
about
battle? They are
the issue.
Abdul, listen, what battle? There's no battle. Those are people who they are living in Syria. He said, attack the Roman and get the blonde girls. Did your prophet
But
say,
there was
attack the Roman and get the blonde girls?
yeah, I mean, but look, there's context to these
This is the
statements, and
context. I'm
I
giving
don't
you. I'm giving you the context. Did your prophet says attack the Roman so you can get the blonde girls?
can we pull up the verse?
You do not know what I'm talking about?
No, well, I'm not sure which verse you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
But
Let us
I
see.
mean, I live with Christians, Jews, people all around us, and we
You are
don't
a
talk to
hypocrite
each other in
because
ugly ways.
do you have a Christian friends?
Yeah, of course.
You said to me you like chapter 5. Chapter 5 verse 51 says, take not Christians and Jews as a friends, and if you take any of them as a friend, you are one of them. But you just said
No, it says it doesn't say friend. It
no,
doesn't
it
say
says a
friends. You
friend.
know
It
Arabic.
says a friend.
You know Arabic. It says awliya. Awliya
My
doesn't mean
friend,
friends. Awliya means
awliya mean friends and protectors, not only one thing. It means friends and protectors. You want to show you?
yeah. In this context, it means
Don't tell me
awliya means
context.
somebody
No,
who's
it
very
means
close.
only one thing. Awliya is somebody you trust, you friend, and you protect each other like you became close. So this is what it says, chapter 5 verse 51.
Guardians.
And remember, this is the verse you yourself look, this is your Khattab, this is the translation you choose. Look at this. Look at it says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neither
I
take
agree with
Jews
that.
or Christians as guardians.
Yeah, guardians is different than a friend. A friend
Okay,
is
hold
somebody
on.
you're close
Do
with,
you
you're
take the
respectful
American
with.
police as guardian for you?
Guardian in what sense? Over my
What sense? Now what sense? They are police.
I mean,
They are
no,
the
but
guardian. You see, I'm going with your lies. I'm going with the lies of the translation you gave me. The police are your
it's not.
guardian. They are the one who protect you. So do you call the Christian police if somebody come to your house? Yes or no?
We call the police, of course, if somebody is attacking you.
All right.
You call
So
the authorities.
you are not a Muslim then. You are not a Muslim.
No, but this is
You
not,
see, I'm going with your translation. If you take them as guardian, you are one of them.
guardians in what sense? Of
Guys,
course,
what sense? What sense?
know,
Guardian mean guardian, God, God, bodyguard, guardian. So now he does not know what guardian. A second or so ago he says awliya does not mean friends. He said guardian. Okay, guardian. Here we go. We stuck with guardian. Now we do not know what guardian. Guardian have me deficient now.
I didn't say guardian. I didn't say guardian. Actually, I said awliya means like a very close, intimate.
What intimate? Are you going to have sex with them? Where do you get this from?
I'm not saying that. Look, this is it's not as you're putting.
Listen. Do you speak Arabic? Do you speak Arabic?
Little bit, but
okay.
If I can
so, Mr. Little Bit, Mr. Little Bit, Mr. Little Bit, can you show me the interpretation for this?
Right?
No. Everybody, either you are a liar or I'm a liar. If I am lying, I will apologize. If you are lying, you are a Muslim. I will not ask you to apologize because this is what you do for a living. So, can you show me the interpretation for this verse from Islamic source you trust?
Yeah, I mean, I would have to go and look it up. But
no, we have. I can do it for you right now. You want me to get you busted? You Muslims are lying machine. You Muslims are a lying machine. You have no shame. So when you say, when a Muslim he says something, I always say, never trust a Muslim. Whatever he say, he is a liar. He is a fraud.
Okay, why do you think the prophet went to the Christians?
Listen, because he ran to seek refugee, but when he gets stronger, he want to kill them because he's a coward. You know, if you feed a dog, he will not bite you. Muhammad will bite you. Muhammad, he went to the town of the Jews in Yathrib, then he killed them. Don't change the topic. Here we go. This is the interpretation for the verse. Read it for me.
You don't think that that's an example of
read it for me. This is Ibn Kathir. This is Ibn Kathir. Read it.
I actually can't see anything on your screen.
No, you can. You cannot see. Okay, I will show you again. Here we go.
Did you?
This is Ibn Kathir. Now you will tell me Ibn Kathir is a fake Muslim and you are the true Muslim. Go ahead.
Oh, there we go. It's coming up. It's slowly coming up.
All right.
Okay, there we go. So this is wordofallah.com tafsir. Or you believe, do not take friends from the Jews and the Christians, as they are but friends of each other. And if any among you befriends them, then surely he is one of them. Verily, Allah guides not those people who are wrongdoers. Okay, that's the translation.
No, this is not a translation. This is not a translation. This is Ibn Kathir.
And we see, okay. Offices believing servants Jews from having Jews and Christians as friends. Yeah, but I don't agree with this interpretation.
Who are you? Who are you? Okay, give me okay, Abdul, listen. Give me one interpretation agree with your point. I challenge you.
Okay, Sadiqi and Rafiq.
Who is this guy Sadiqi? Who is the Sadiqi? I mean, give me a scholar. You give me a guy who is born yesterday. Give me a scholar. Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, Ibn Kathir. Who's Sadiqi? A guy from Pakistan?
No, I'm saying that's the translation of friend. That's not the same thing.
No, this is not a translation. You see, we are the Arab. Don't give me a Pakistani guy do not know how to say his prophet name correctly. So this is Ibn Kathir. You want to show you Al-Qurtubi? What about Al-Tabari? What about Al-Jalalain? What about Ibn Taymiyyah? What about, listen, don't play the game. Shame on you. In fact, in front of everybody, can a Muslim take even his own family as a friends if they are not Muslims?
Can a Muslim take his own family as friends if they're not Muslims?
Yeah.
I mean, not awliya, but they can be friendly with each other.
Can you love them? Can you love them?
Well, you love for them to be saved for sure.
No. That's not a question. Can you love your family like your dad, your mom, who they are not Muslims? Can you love them?
Well, not to the degree where you take them as
there we go.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Abdul, you cannot even be in love with your mama. Not the Christians. Islam forbid you from loving your mother if she is not a Muslim. The Quran says, you will not find, this is chapter 58, verse number 22. You will never find a people who truly believe in Allah and the last day and loyal to those who defy Allah and His Messenger. The translation is fake. It says yuwaddun. Yuwaddun mean loving. You will never find one person who's a Muslim in love with those who hate Allah, even if they are his family.
Can I respond? Can I respond? I think that's a great point. Why then? Because this is interesting. You're only taking verses, but you're not comparing that to the actual lifestyle of the Prophet. The Prophet, he loved his uncle. His uncle, he died a non-Muslim, and he kept praying for him.
Is that why he killed him? Is that why he killed him? Which uncle you are talking about?
I'm saying,
which uncle you are talking about?
I'm saying that.
Did he kill one of his Did he kill one of his uncle and his kids? What are you talking about?
Not saying that. I'm just saying,
what are you talking about? Hold on, listen. Why you cannot love your mama and your father?
Yeah, I'm trying to ask, why do you think that happened?
I'm asking you, don't tell me why you think this has happened. I know why it's happened, because simply it says, because simply they don't want to accept Islam.
If this verse is what you're saying it should be translated as, why would the Prophet...
Don't tell me translate it. I can show you the interpretation by your scholars, not by me. Stop playing games.
I'm asking you
okay, so I'm asking you, if I don't convert to Islam and you are my son, why you cannot be good to me? I did not do anything to you. I did not do anything to you. I don't want to become a Muslim. Why you should hate me?
I mean, but that breaks the bonds of family. If you were born a Muslim, of course, you're going to break the bond of family, because...
So, okay, so let us take a conclusion. You cannot take a friend of a Christian or a Jew. You cannot take a friend of a Christian or a Jew. Are you an American citizen?
Awliya, yes.
Okay,
Awliya,
do you accept Trump as your president?
Sure.
Yes. Well, you just told me you can take him as a guardian. The guardian of America is the president. He is the commander-in-chief. Shut up. He is the commander-in-chief for the army. Those are your guardian, the non-Muslims. So you are a hypocrite according to the Quran. The one who take them as guardian, you said it's not a friend, it says guardian, so I will go with you. So those who you live with them, they are your enemy. So what do? You practice taqiyya. Is it true that you're allowed as a Muslim to lie to non-Muslims?
You kind of translate these things like ISIS translates these things.
I don't translate anything. I showed you reference. Guys, did I show his own books? I showed you Ibn Kathir. I can open Al-Qurtubi. I can open Al-Qurtubi. I can open Al-Jalalain. I can open your prophet. I show your prophet saying, bring them with the chain around their necks.
Like
how you will chain? How we will bring somebody will chain around his neck? Tell me. By killing me.
No, they're not physical. They're not physical.
Look at the liar. Look at the liar, guys. Look, not physical.
Look, I've lived with people who are not Muslim my whole life.
My friend, because now if you try to put a chain around our neck, we will lock you up and we'll treat you like a dog. You don't dare to do it. So now, because you are weak, you don't dare to do it. But if you are strong, you will. That's what your prophet did. How many slave women Muhammad he kidnapped them with the chains around their necks?
I think the true message of the Prophet and Islam is love between all of us. Yes, there are verses
that is a big fact. Okay, in front of everybody, you see the love between each of us. Did your prophet say that non-Muslims are filthy?
That najas is different than not filthy like your dogs.
No, you are filthy. Can I touch your Quran? Can I touch your Quran?
Meaning impure.
Can I touch your Quran?
No, meaning impure. That doesn't mean
no.
That you're
najis. Okay, dog is najis. Is that correct?
According to the other madhahib, yes, except for
okay.
Maliki, that the
saliva is piss as najis?
Is what is it?
Piss.
Like urine. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. And Christians are najis. A second ago you said
because
to
they
me,
know
a second ago you said to me, not physically. I mean, do you see the
they're in a
hypocrisy?
state of heaven.
Listen, listen,
They're in a
listen,
state of
listen,
heaven.
listen. Okay. When Muhammad he said the non-Muslims are najis, isn't it his father and his mother are najis too?
It's you're looking at it so strange. It's like when somebody says, "Hey, you touch something that's nasty," right? Then you would
No,
say,
no,
"Hey,
no,
you
no, no.
can't touch
This is
this."
not. You don't change. You said to me that piss is najis, dogs are najis. So now dogs and
Yes,
piss is equal to Muhammad parents because he said, وَإِنَّمَا الْمُشْرِكُونَ najis. So mushrikeen cannot enter the Holy Land because they are najis physically. Otherwise, why we cannot? Because we are najis. So the najis is Muhammad because when Muhammad says that he is a son of a najis man and najis women, they are not Muslims. Muhammad is a fool. He just insulted his parents. And based on the
Well, you
Old Testament
definitely
teaching,
know.
Muhammad should be killed for insulting his parents. You
You
see,
definitely know about wudu, right? You know about like raf'ul
I
hadath,
like I
right?
like wudu.
Lifting
I
of
like wudu. How you do wudu?
washing your hands and so forth, your face, cleaning yourself, right? So
Okay,
when somebody is
hold
not
on. When you do wudu,
accustomed to the
do you use? I heard that Muslim they use women blood menstruation
ceremony.
to clean themselves. Is that true?
Okay, so I just wanted to make one point, just
No, no,
that
no,
when
no.
you make
You mentioned
wudu,
wudu. Hold on. Is it true that you Muslims you use women blood from menstruation to prepare yourself to meet Allah and meat of dead dogs?
you're jumping from so many different
I'm
topics. I
not
want to
jumping.
like
It's you
deal
who
with
mentioned,
one of
guys. Who is the one who mentioned wudu? Is it me or him? It's you.
yeah, I was
And
trying to
now we
make a
don't want to talk
point
about
about
it.
wudu.
Okay. So now wudu. Do you wash yourself by women blood and dead dogs? Yes or no?
Can I just make a point about wudu and then I
Yes
can
or
answer
no?
that
Yes
question?
or no? Yes or no?
The only point was when you
Yes or
don't, when you're
no?
not a
Yes
Muslim,
or
you're not
no? Do you use, you said you do wudu to clean yourself clean. You said that. How in the world you clean
it's like
yourself by washing by by blood of women and dogs, dead dogs?
the only way to make Islam wrong is by filibustering the conversation and
See,
over
you don't want to
talking. Like
answer.
it's not that
You're a
way.
prophet. Here we go. This is your prophet proving that Muhammad is mentally ill. He jumped in a water, have dead dogs and women blood from period, and he do wudu in it. And you are saying to me, najis, you know what wudu is? We take wudu. You Muslim, you make yourself more dirty when you do wudu. This is your prophet mentally ill. He jump in water, have dead dogs and women blood from period and rags and even stinky garbage. And he asked him, why you do that? He said, water is always pure and nothing make it impure.
Yeah, because it's more than a qul'ah. It's more than a certain amount.
Let's,
But I wanted to
what more
actually
than a certain
like
amount?
connect.
Hold on. What more than a certain amount?
It's more than 13. It's more than 13 liters. That's what makes it still pure because it's negligible. But that is not the same thing as
It is
saying,
a dirty
well, this is
water. It's not a running water. This is number one. Number two, if I have
it's
one,
more
okay,
than.
hold on. You said more than what? How many liter?
I think it's qullatain, which is 13 liters.
13. Okay,
But
guys. So if we have a 20 liter of water and we have one dead dog and one women rag from blood, at that time they use rags. So one women rag from menstruation and one bag of stinky garbage, is that will make your water pure still?
that's a subjective question.
What's
But actually,
subjective?
I really
You
wanted
said to me more
I
than
wanted to connect with
13.
you.
You said to me more than 13. Abdul, my shower top will fit at least for 50 liter of water. What 13 would do? So imagine, guys, you have 13 liter of water. He's saying more than 13 liter. Okay, more 13. They have one, just one. And here it says dogs, dead dogs, not one. Not one.
Don't you think your audience wants us to talk with each other instead of like just filibustering? And I mean, I just wanted to
Listen.
connect with you.
My
I
experience
do
with Muslims are snakes, like you. You came to me in the beginning
no,
to shame me of speaking about the ugly Islam, but the fact you are running away from how ugly you are. You took our land, you took our churches, you enslave us, you force us to pay jizya, you call us pigs and donkeys. Hold on, and then you say why you are speaking ugly about Islam, and then when I start showing you proof after proof, you wash your hand from it. You say to me, you don't understand. I show you the interpretation. You say, I don't agree with it. Who are you? So you
That's
are the
exactly
one,
what I asked
you are a sneaky, you are a
said it. You
sneaky
said that they
person. So
killed
now
your
listen. Is Muhammad
they blew up
sick?
your churches. I agree. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. They shouldn't have done those things. I agree with you.
You agree that
So
Muhammad should have not done that? Muhammad is the one who done those things.
no. You said the people. This is why I asked in the beginning who.
No. I'm not talking about the people. You took me wrong. I'm not speaking about Muslims. Muslims are victims of Muhammad. Muhammad is the one who told them to go and attack. When Muhammad he says, kill the Roman, attack the Roman, and get the blonde girls. Do you blame the Muslim or you blame the Muhammad?
When you just said that they bomb your churches, they kill your family, they do that.
My friend, don't change the topic. When your prophet says attack the Roman and get the blonde girls, do you blame the Muslims or Muhammad?
I haven't seen that verse, so I would like.
No problem. I will show it to you. Here we go. You said you know a little bit of Arabic. I will help you. Here we go. Listen. This is tafsir. This is tafsir al-Suyuti. I can show you al-Qurtubi. I can show you anyone you want. It says that the prophet said, attack the Roman and get the blondie women. A man who was located there, his name is Ajad. He said to him, why you are tempting us by women? Why? Muhammad, he accused him to be a liar, a hypocrite. Look what it says here. And Ibn Abbas, the Prophet of Allah says, attack and get the yellow, the daughter of the yellow. The who? The daughter of the yellow. So the munafiqeen, the hypocrite, they says he is tempting us with women. They are munafiqeen or Muhammad is munafiq. Are we attacking the Roman to spread Islam or to get their women?
What is the
on the authority of Ibn Abbas that the Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, said, invade and seize as spoils the daughters of Banu al-Asfar. Some of the hypocrites said, he will tempt you with women.
See?
So God revealed.
What is the authenticity of that hadith?
Authentic. Very authentic.
Where is the authenticity?
And here this is other. So are you saying to me that you Muslim explain the Quran by a fake story?
No, I'm saying where is it?
No, I'm saying too, and I am saying, are you saying to me that we Muslims, we lie when we explain the Quran? Because if this story is not authentic, and you explain the Quran by an non-authentic story, that means all of you are a fraud.
It just means I wouldn't accept it as an explanation or a story if it's not authentic.
Well, it's authentic. So, this is why it's used to explain the Quran. Why you want to explain the Quran, you as a Muslim, by a fake story? And here there's other issue. There's other issue about the ugly Islam. Look how ugly this religion is. They keep talking about Islam is a preserved. The second we show them a story will make Islam look so stupid, they will say, is it authentic? Maybe not authentic.
But it's
I don't
not
accept
Quran.
that.
It's not Quran. It's not hadith. So
no, this is Quran. This is Quran. This is interpretation for the Quran. Muhammad in the Quran. So because the verse came after this guy, after he said to them, attack the Roman and get the blonde girls. So the Quran came, says that those hypocrites, they are saying, don't tempt us. Okay, can you explain to me the verse?
I mean, I would like to see what is the verse. I'll pull it up. What is the verse? Why is that funny? I actually want to have a cordial relationship because I think that's better than just us fighting and being mad at each other.
My friend, I am being honest with you. I will never trust a Muslim. Muslims are satanic people, my friend. I'm being honest with you. Muslims are satanic. You worship Satan. Your God is Satan. Who can trust a Muslim? Muslims don't even trust Muslims. You yourself, you said so to me. You just said to me, is that authentic? What does that mean? Is that authentic? That means it's not trustworthy. You Muslims, when Uthman trusts Muslim, they killed him. When Ali trusts Muslims, they killed him. When Hassan and Hussein trust Muslim, they killed him. Listen, you Muslims kill each other. Only a foolish Muslim will trust a Muslim. You can trust me as a Christian, but a Muslim trust Muslim, that means he's mentally ill. Who is going to trust Muslims? Listen.
Do you know I have family members that are Christian?
What?
I don't talk to them like that. I have family that are Christian.
Your family are Christians?
Some of my families, yeah. Some of my family is Christian, yeah.
Well, good for them, bad for you. You are doomed. You are following the devil.
No, I'm just saying we don't have conversation like where we start bashing each other. I mean,
No, my
argue
friend.
some of the
You are talking to Christian Prince. I'm not your family. Your family maybe know nothing about the garbage of Muhammad.
See,
You're talking to
I think
me.
you can only talk that way about other people if some other people have done something to you. Otherwise,
You
why
see?
would you
Okay,
talk about
I want to go with your logic. What the Christian did to Muhammad, so he decided to kill them. Go ahead.
He went to Warqa bin Nawfal. He didn't kill him. He just talked to him. He spoke with him.
Waraqa ibn Nawfal is his real father. Waraqa ibn Nawfal is his real father, the one who used to sleep with his mother. Read my books.
And they went to Yemen. They went to the Christians of
Exactly. Muhammad is a hypocrite. He went to the Jews too. Later he killed them.
Yeah, and that should show you the example.
Yeah, this is what happened when you accept a Muslim refugee. You give him a room in your house, later he take the house. So Muhammad is a bad person. Is that how you return the favor of those who gave you refuge? So now let me go back to zero. Let me go back to zero. When Muhammad I want to show you in 2 seconds how hypocrite you are. When Muhammad he taught you that it's better to have sex with the children from having sex with mature women. Is that a teaching from God or from the devil?
If he said that, then that would be problematic. But he didn't say that.
There would be what?
He did.
If he said that, what?
So
if he said that, what?
He did not. If he said that, that would be problematic. But he did not say that.
But is it what the problematic mean? Is it from God or from Satan?
Problematic means it's not good.
Okay, not good. So he's trying to be politically correct. So here we go. This is your prophet. He saw one of his men. He got married, and he went rush to go home. He told him, "Oh, why you are running to go home? You know, what's up? Did you get married?" He said, "Yes." He said to him, "Did you get married with the child or with the growing women, a widow?" He said to him, "With the widow." He said, "Why? Why you do that? Why you don't marry a child so you can sport with her and she sport with you? Huh? Why? Why you don't marry a little girl? Huh?"
Can you hold on before you keep passing by it? Because it says, where is it? Where is it?
Read it.
Yeah, the Arabiya, where it says, what's the word for girl? It is a virgin girl, right? Why didn't you marry a virgin girl? So what's the word for that in Arabiya, in Arabic?
First of all, in Islam, the word virgin does not mean virgin. A Muslim woman, she can be effing 10,000 men as long as she did not get married. It still is called virgin.
Yeah, but can you go over to the Arabic?
In the Arabic, doesn't say virgin. It says jariya.
Yeah, a jariya is a virgin girl.
No, jariya is not a virgin. Jariya here meant literally a child.
No.
Okay, let us read and let us see and read together. Read.
Are you talking about from the top? My father died and left behind 7 or 9 daughters.
This guy Jabir reporting. Okay, read, and then we will find about if it is about a child or it's about a virgin, as you claim, in the way of virgin, like maybe growing women. Read.
Why not a virgin, so that you might play with her? Now, this one is a little different than the one that you have.
This is the same, all the same. No, all the same, all the same.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little difference in the truth.
All the hadith is the same. And here I chosen this one because give you more details. I can go to the previous one, is the same. The previous one is the same. All of them saying the same thing. Okay. So the guy, he is asking him, why you don't marry a child? Here the translation saying virgin girl. It's a lie. There's no virgin girl. It says jariya. What he meant by jariya, read carefully. He says because you can sport with her. Okay. And she can sport with you. And you can amuse her and she can amuse you. Why he's talking about that? How she would amuse me? Because she's a child. And then he said, the guy explained, I said my father died, leaving 7 or 9 girls orphans. I did not approve, I did not like the bring a young girl like them. Do you see it?
Yeah, but that's when the Islam talks about marriageable, a girl that's marriageable, she has to be at least mature.
Ah, at
So
the age
this
of
is the
6, at the age of 6, right?
no mature. I mean,
Listen,
to
listen,
marry. If you're
stop,
talking
stop.
about
Hold on, hold
marrying,
on.
or you're talking about
It says
yeah, if you're
orphans.
talking
Okay, the age of orphan. What is the age of orphans in Islam? Give me the number.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not sure. Suddenly you do not know.
Yeah, I'm not.
A second ago you said to me
Yeah, I don't
mature.
know.
So, okay, what is the
Yeah,
age of mature? Okay, what is the age of mature?
it's not a number. It has to do with
Ah,
when she
okay.
has her
Ah,
height.
okay. Okay,
When
but
she has a
here
height,
here
then
it says that he did not like the idea to bring a girl like them and they are orphans. So he wanted the women to take care of them. So obviously they cannot take care of themselves. They're little.
yeah, but marrying you would agree that the Prophet ﷺ, according to Bukhari, married Aisha at 6, right? You
She
agree
was
with that?
mature. She was mature at 6.
Oh, no, I'm asking. He married her at 6, right?
No, at 5.
Okay, whatever. Either way, and
No, it's not
then
whatever.
he consummated.
Because 6 in the Muslim calendar is 5 in our calendar.
I know. I know. I had the same
Okay.
understanding.
Uh-huh.
But once you come to now the question, when did they consummate? It was after maturity.
So
That's my
Muhammad
point.
was
You could
molesting
marry
her
somebody.
and putting his dude between her legs at the age of 6 until 9, and then when she became
But
bigger in size, he did boom boom with her. Is that what you
but
are
wait,
saying?
Aisha was already engaged to somebody before that.
Oh,
Before she was even 6.
at the age of 3, she was dating.
I'm just saying that she was already
Ah,
engaged,
she
meaning
was
that it was the
engaged, guys.
end.
At the age of 4, she was going to
Yeah,
website
people
and
got
dating and sleeping around. I mean, you see how sick you are. I mean, do you see how sick you are? Just trying to defend you live in America. So if somebody now in America, he have a video file in his computer for someone, she is 17, not 7, he will stay in jail for 22 years. 22 years at least.
2024,
So you're a prophet.
2024,
Listen,
and
you're a prophet, you're a prophet, you're a
600.
prophet. He had sex with Aisha according to you at the age of 9, right? Which means in our calendar 8. Okay.
2024
When
was
Muhammad, when
600
Muhammad,
AD.
when Muhammad, they sent him Aisha to sleep with her. How big in size she was?
600 AD. Don't you know in the Bible it says that Joseph married a 3-year-old? I mean, like, this is a different time. It's a
There is
different
no way
time.
in the Bible it says any of what you say. This is a lie Muslim they spread around. Big fat
No,
liars.
it says
No.
according to Maimonides, he's
My
the one
friend,
I
a
believe
big
who
fat lie.
expert.
A big fat lie. That Jesus says the man and the women, they leave their parents. The man and the women, she have to be a woman. Secondly, when you speak about Mary, you are an ignorant because you forgot that Mary, she was a virgin when she gave birth. She is not married. So it doesn't matter what her age is. It was a miracle of God. So she have to be a woman in order to give birth, otherwise she would die. Secondly, she was a virgin. No man slept with her, even in your Quran. Now we go back to Aisha. So when you're a prophet, he encouraged a man not to marry a mature woman, but to go after children's. How big Aisha was when Muhammad did boom boom to Aisha?
It was actually Isaac, not Joseph. I think it was Isaac.
Even Isaac, there's no story. This is a fabrication of the Muslims. In the Bible, it says that she was an alama. Alama mean young women and a virgin. Young women. That's why they ask her about her opinion. If she is a 3 years old, and then she will decide. She water all his camels.
But you see, I wouldn't even argue.
My friend, this is a lie. If you can give me anywhere in the Bible says he married her at the age of 3, you are my hero. Go ahead. It's a big fat lie. So, my friend, he saw her. The news came that he have a daughter. She is 3 years old, but the news did not say that he married her when she is 3. Stop lying, Muslims. At that time, they didn't have a phone call. Hey, how is your daughter doing? How old is she now? Okay, I will marry her to my son. No. So he heard about her age, that he have a daughter. She is 3 years old, but this is not when he married her to his son. Even your Quran, I can prove the opposite from your Quran, and you will cry if I use your Quran. Do you want me to use it?
I mean, I have the reference.
Hold on, listen. If I show you from your Quran, you will cry. You are talking to Christian Prince. I'm not some Shun and those the kids in the internet. You are talking to the one who knows all the laundry of your prophet. I can show you the age of Isaac. Hold on. I can show you the age of Isaac from your books when he get married. So don't go there.
How old was Rebecca?
Listen. She was a mature woman. We don't know how old. Maybe she is 17. Maybe she is 16. Maybe she is 18. We don't know. But she was a woman. The Bible describes her as an alama. Alama mean a woman. Does not mean a child. Same time, your Quran described, listen, your Quran described that Isaac, when he was given to sacrifice, was a ghulam. He was a baligh ghulam. Hold on. And right away after that, he got married. So I can go and see the details from your prophet, and then you will be sorry for what you say. But let me show everybody. When we prove that Muhammad is a pervert, the Muslim, he tried to prove that Isaac was a pervert. But for the sake of argument, hold on, no, let's go. For the sake of argument, that will not change the fact that your prophet is a pervert. Or what you are saying to me, there's two perverts now. So if Isaac did that, hold on, if Isaac did that, which is not, he's a pervert, and your prophet is a pervert.
I'm not saying that.
No, you are saying. So I'm asking you now. I'm asking you now. How was big Aisha when they sent her to Muhammad? She was 30 centimeter. She was 30 centimeter height, 50 centimeter height. How big she was? How big?
Why can't you respond to anything I say? I'm saying to be fair. That's all. Just be fair that these texts, they have a context and a time period that is very, very arcane.
What time? What time period? What time period?
I said 600 AD. We're talking thousands of years ago.
Who care?
These are
who care? Who care? Still, she is little. Is it true? Is it true that she? Is it true? Okay. Is it true that Aisha at the age of 6 she was 140 centimeter tall?
I don't know. I would have to find the reference.
Okay. Is it true? I will give you three options. Aisha she was 1 centimeter tall. Aisha she was 2 meter tall. Aisha she was 25 centimeter tall. Which one?
I don't have an answer.
I will show you the answer here. Aisha, she was so small to the point. Her mother, she have to feed her to fat her up so she can be boom boom by Muhammad. Read it.
Where does it say anything about height or any of that?
Read it, read it. We will see now.
Yeah, I read it. It doesn't say anything about height.
I did not hear you reading it. Go ahead.
No, my mother was trying to fatten me up when she wanted to send me to the Messenger of Allah when she got married, but nothing worked until I ate cucumbers with dates. Then I grew plump like the beast, like the best kind of plump. That has nothing to do with height.
Okay, she was 30 centimeter because it says clearly she is so little, and now we are feeding her. Okay, is that what mature mean? Is that a chicken?
These are such funny arguments. These are like funny arguments.
No, how this is funny argument? This is telling us that Aisha, she is so small. So tiny. She don't even have meat in her. So her mother, she is sending her to the butcher Muhammad. And what Muhammad he saw in Aisha when he married her? I mean, when they send her, she have no meat. How he married her?
Let me just ask you one question, please. If you are in person with a Muslim, do you talk to them like this, or do you speak to them like human beings?
I talk to them as I am. Trust me, I'm not a coward. You don't know me.
If I met you, we would be cordial. I'm sure you'd be very respectful.
If I met you, I will never respect you. I never respect Muslims.
Just because we believe in something.
If you debate, if you say hello, I will say to you too hello. If you say to me nice to meet you, I will be nicer to you. If you want to debate about Islam, I will be me.
Okay,
it's your fault. Because if you debate me about Islam, I will answer you as it is. If you are talking to me friendly, I will be nicer to you. You know, I will be wonderful to you. I help Muslims actually. I told them many times. I was once in Germany. I saw a Muslim woman. She's in the rain. I give her my chair. You know, I give her my chair. So okay, but if you debate me, if you debate me about Islam, I will be truthful. I will not hesitate to tell you what it is as it is.
But you know, you said in this debate, you said that Muslims are evil and Muslims are
Is
this and
evil,
that.
but
And what you just said is way better.
I cannot stop being good to them because Jesus, he commanded me to be good to you. So you are evil. Yes, you
Okay,
are
so
evil. You believe in killing me. You believe in raping our women. You believe in taking our land. You believe in forcing us to convert. You believe in lying to us. You believe in deception. You believe in God. He listen. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's listen. Is it true that your God, he refused to put the burden of somebody over somebody else, as the Christian believe that Jesus, he took our burden? Is that true? You Muslim believe in that?
That he took our burden, you mean Jesus, when according to the Christians, that he was crucified? Is that what you're referring to?
So Jesus was crucified for our sin, as we believe. Muslim, they laugh at us and they say, so in Islam, God, he refused to take the burden of somebody, put it in somebody else. Is that true?
I'm not really sure. I don't understand exactly
What do you mean you're not sure? If I did fornicate, should you pay for my fornication or I pay for my
No,
fornication?
definitely not. No, we pay for our own sins, of course.
All right. So is that justice that you pay for your sin or somebody else pay for your sin?
No, you pay for your own. It's not justice if somebody else pays for your
Exactly.
sins.
So why your God, the evil Allah, he will take the sin of Muslims even though it is like mountains and he place it on the Christians?
No, he says at the end of the verse, because of their sin. Because
Because of what? I thought it's
because
not
of their
right. It's not just.
own.
Hold on. So what? If you commit sin, I pay for my sin. A second ago, it was not right. A second ago.
No, he's saying because of.
Okay, hold on.
No, I'm saying,
Guys, do you see the
I'm saying
hypocrisy?
you read the hadith wrong. He's saying because of the Christians' own sin, their own sin. This is the retribution.
No. Allah will take the sin of the Muslims, which like mountains, and he will place it on the Christians.
It said li'anna, because why? Because why?
What?
Why? It says the reasoning is at the end of it.
Why? Give me. Why?
Yeah. Can you go to it?
What?
Can you go to the hadith?
Okay, now tell me, because you know the hadith already. Why?
Yeah, because at the end of it, it says it's because of the Christians' wrongdoing or their rejection.
Okay, but a second ago, I thought everybody would pay for his sin. So now we commit sin, you commit sin. How come you commit sin, we pay for your sin? A second ago, you said to me, it's not justice. Hypocrites, satanic.
God, like even
satanic. You know, Islam is a satanic religion. A second ago, you rejected such a logic, say this is unjust. A second after, oh, because you are a Christian. So you sin, you fornicate, you rape, you kill, and you get away with it just because you're a Muslim. Islam is a satanic religion. Yes. Listen, here we go. This is the hadith. So now you go and rape a woman, and then in the day of judgment, Christian prince will pay for your rape, your rapist. Huh?
There will come people amongst the Muslims on the day of resurrection with as heavy sins as a mountain, and Allah would forgive them, and He would place in their stead the Jews and the Christians, as far as I think Abu Ruab said. I do not know as to who is in doubt. Who's in doubt?
The rest is not important. The rest is just blah, blah, blah. Okay.
There's another hadith related to
no
this.
problem. I can show you all of them. All of them is the same stupid thing.
This is your ransom from hellfire, and it says there will come people amongst
all is the same garbage. 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 Your God.
Yeah, and right there. Go back up right there.
Where?
Right there. It says, they are your brothers and from your race worshiping as
no, this is not about the Jews and the Christians. No.
From they are alone?
This is not about the Jews and the Christians. This is about the Jews and the Christians. This is about the Jews and the Christians.
I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up because
why you don't look it up right now? I'm showing it to you. You said it's unjust.
Yeah. but it's not as simple as that. I have to
Ah,
pull
not
up,
simple, absolutely. So you will go and
yeah,
if around women,
I have to pull
rape
up, like
children
the
like
bad
Aisha,
examples.
you kill, you rob a bank, and you cheat, you lie, you sell drugs, and then we, the Christian and the Jews, we will be your replacement in hellfire. And this is the God who love everybody. You remember what you
Oh,
said
but
to me? Do you remember what you said to me? Why you speak about Islam in an ugly way? Islam is the more disgusting. You kill, you rape, you F. I pay. Islam is
No, I'm
filthy.
saying,
Islam is satanic.
remember, if you don't believe in a God when you die, what is the retribution or the punishment
First
in
of all,
Christianity?
we believe in God. You don't believe in God. I challenge you to tell me the name of your God. Go ahead.
I'm asking a simple question. If a
I believe in
person
God. You
dies,
don't believe in God. In fact, even your stupid Quran call us the people of the book. You are not the people of the book. You don't have a book. This is why the Quran call us the people of the book, because we are the only one have the true book and the true God. You are a person who have no book.
okay, Christian Prince. So before I go, because I really wanted to rather like talk with you instead of just like, you hear some of the arguments I'm making so that maybe you can understand a little bit better where we come from. I hope that we could try it again, because I don't think you really mean a lot of the things you say. Maybe for the audience, but
Trust me,
not
trust me.
like,
I
there's
mean
no way. There's
everything I
just no
say.
way.
I mean everything I say, and you are satanic. You look at you, how hypocrite you are. You try to paint and duct tape all the crazy stuff I showed you. Even this one, a
You're
second ago,
calling
you
me
said to me it's
satanic.
unjust.
You're calling me
Unjust,
satanic, and I
guys.
was
Did,
nothing but
did
nice
this
to you.
guy, did this guy, satanic man, he said to me this is unjust? He agreed. It's unjust. Person have to pay for his sin. No. In Islam, they sin, they rob, they kill, they lie, they cheat, and we pay. Because Allah is Satan. He want to encourage them to do more sin. This is the purpose of this. In Christianity, no. Jesus make it clear that when you sin, you pay for it. Not a Muslim, not a Hindu, not a Buddhist. No, 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 no. You will pay for it. Them, Muhammad is encouraged them to be rapist, because he said to them, go do whatever you want. In fact, he said to you,
Let
if
me
you
leave you
touch
with
the
this.
black
Let me leave you
stone,
with this.
listen. Your prophet says, if you touch the black stone and the Yemeni corner, Allah forgive your sin, even if it's more than the foam of the ocean. Is that correct?
Okay, let me just leave you with this then. I know for sure that, you know, I think that we can definitely have cordial relationships with
No, we
Christians,
cannot. We
Jews,
cannot.
other people. I just want to make a last statement that I believe that it's possible
You are a
if you
hypocrite. You
have
are doing
goodwill
taqiyya
towards it.
now. You are doing taqiyya.
I'm let me just finish, because
I'm
I
telling
want
you
to
what you
just
are
say
doing.
that
Okay, guys, let me show you what he's doing. According to
I'm
Muslims,
not doing
he
what you
can
think.
say to
I'm
you
not doing what you
friendly
think, Leon.
things. He can say to you friendly things, but his heart don't mean it. Correct? Am I lying? So you are doing
Just
taqiyya. We
because
know it. We know it, my friend. We know it. So
in my heart, I believe that
listen,
yes, if you
listen.
die
Is
upon
it
it,
true?
if you
Is
die
it
upon
is it true that you can speak to
let
us
me
in a
just finish.
friendly way, but you don't mean
Finish
it?
one statement.
Huh?
Let me just finish one statement. That you can die if you died upon this falsehood. Of
Okay, let
course,
us
you're
let
going to
us
go to
read this
Jahannam.
before
I
you
know
finish. Let
why.
us read. Let's read me and you. Okay, the one who take a Christian and Jews as a friends, he has one of them. He have no honor, no mercy, and he is out of Islam. All right, and then, however, you can, if you can, you guard yourself against them, save yourself from them, taking it as we're security, saving yourself from them by speaking in a friendly way toward them while your heart is like this. This is Satan. He speaks to you in a friendly way. He says, we are
I'm not.
friends. We can be friends. We can be good together. He live in America. If he live now in Syria, he would spit on me. If he is
Yeah,
now in
exactly. I'm not.
Afghanistan,
See,
if he is now in
that's one of the points I
Afghanistan, he
want to
will
make.
cut my head. But now he live in
See, that's one
America.
of the
He's a
points.
potato. He
That's
have
one of
no
the points I want
chance.
to make.
So speak to them in a friendly way, but your heart dislike this.
That's the point I want to make, is that I'm here in America and we don't treat people like this. Maybe people treated you like that in your country.
This is
But
Islam. You
Muslims
see,
here,
you are being hypocrite again. This is Islam.
we're different.
You're a prophet. Okay, how your prophet treat the Christians after he controlled the Arabian Peninsula? Is it true, he said, when you see a Christian, force him to walk in the sewage?
I don't know, but I have to go.
You have to go. Do you have to go to the bathroom or you have to go somewhere else? Wait.
No, I just my family is waiting for me. So
You don't have a family. Here we go.
Okay, come on, man.
You don't have a
Be
family.
human
A
with me.
Muslim, you don't have a family. You're in them.
I'm sure you have a loving family too.
Listen,
You
I am not hypocrite like you. This is your prophet.
We're human.
No, you are not. A Muslim, how is a human? You rape children.
How can you really? I mean, maybe for the audience and because you're like behind the mask, but
My friend,
in real life, I'm sure we would talk.
If
like
you
normal
see a
people,
Christian in the, or if you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, force him to the most nary. Is that correct? Most LA. Is that true?
I'm not here to attack you, kill you, fight you. That's not.
You
my
don't
plan.
dare. You don't dare. You don't dare.
I'm just not that kind of person, and that's not what we.
Because you are doing taqiyya now. If I am in Syria, you will shoot me. I know. If I am in Saudi Arabia, you will shoot me. Don't be a hypocrite liar. We know you. You are not a Muslim no more.
I hope
you are not a Muslim no more now. Huh? So now, listen. Did your prophet say if a Christian or a Jew in the street you meet him, you have to force him in the sewage? Yes or no?
Hopefully, I can show you a different side of Muslims, but I do have to go.
I am a person who grew up in the Middle East. You cannot show me anything, my friend.
Yeah, but we're different over here. We're different.
I am not a stupid blonde American you can lie to about the peaceful prophet. This is your prophet. If you see a Christian and a Jew, don't greet them, but force them to walk in the sewage. Here in the Arabic translation, اضطروه إلى أضيقه. In the old days, they used to have a narrow sewage line next to the road where the dirty water go. Muhammad is asking the Muslims, when you see a Christian, insult him and force him to walk in the sewage. He said, here in America, we don't treat people like this.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't.
So do you condemn your prophet saying this? Do you condemn your prophet saying this?
There's context to that, but I'm going to go.
There's a context for that. So if I spit at you, there's a context for my spit. Hypocrite coward, go ahead.
All right, have a good night.
Go to hell.
Come on, man.
You are going to hell. I'm warning you. You are going to hell. You are following a child molester. I'm not hypocrite like you. I say it as it is. You are going to hell. You are a follower of a filthy scumbag. His name is Muhammad. He's a child molester. He go after his wife, son wife. He kidnapped women. He raped people. He took their money. He tortured people just to know their money, where they are hiding their money. And all the garbage I showed you. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not like you. You are going to hell. You are doomed. You think I am like, did somebody do something to you? Who dared to do something to me? You have no idea who I am. You do something to me, I will send you a free shipping and hand it into Allah. You will regret that day. But do you see how sneaky they are? He try to sell us Muhammad in different image. He is a good guy. Did somebody harm you or do something? Why you are doing that? He forgot that the land of Muhammad is a robbery. The city of Medina is the city of the Jews. If I am the Prime Minister of Israel, I will go all the way to Saudi Arabia to take my land. All right. Go ahead, TNT. You tried to talk before, you could not. Let us see if your mic will work.
Yes, do you hear me?
I do. Go ahead.
CP, I was thinking, but I changed my mind now because the debate I hear it, I say, oh my God, because I was thinking these people, they born of a Muslim family, and they have, because I know people, I live in England, and I know people, they are Muslim, and they send the very early age, they them kids in the Islamic schools or teaching on the Sundays and things like that. They teach them that is the way in life. I mean, you know. But yeah, now I hear your debate, and I think you are right. It's I don't know what to say. You changed my mind because I was thinking to tell OCP, please, can you try to convince them a better way or different way because they aren't wrong. Do you understand what I mean? Don't be so sharp with them. And
My friend, I spoke to tens of thousands of Muslims, and I caused thousands and thousands of Muslims to leave Islam. So my way, it worked perfectly, and there's no better way. So those who think that you can make a Muslim leave Islam by giving him a hug, they are living in a delusion and illusion. They have no idea. To fight the devil, you have to be strong, armed with knowledge and faith, and never compromise. Those who compromise, the first thing they compromise is their faith. Then they lose their faith because they are false Christians. Compromising will lead to more compromising. Stand your ground and fight and win. We have the truth, and this is why he was freaking out, trying to run from a corner to. It is like a rat going from under the couch to under the table to behind the closet, going to the attic. You witness it. We have proofs, we have reference. He was trying to escape, for he is embarrassed. So never compromise. Those who compromise are the weak Christians, and they are not going to be in heaven. The one who deny me, the Lord said, I will deny him. And when a Christian compromised, they denied Jesus. I don't.
yes, you're right, CP. You are right. I was thinking because I hear you every night, man. I live in London, but I don't know. Maybe you see me there. When we are there, actually, I don't come here on Discord. I come in and I go to YouTube. But always I follow you. You know, even now, what time is now is. Well, let me put my glasses. It's like a 3:30 morning time. So yes, because I I convert. I take the. I'm an evangelist. You know, I believe in New Testament. I believe in all Bible, but my teaching is Jesus Christ only. And since that time, I follow you here on YouTube, and I was thinking on another day, because you have a debate as well.
No problem. Well, anytime you can join us.
Yes, sure. What about these guys? I go on a city center, and a lot of people, Muslim, they try to stop me to give me free Quran and things like that. And I remember you, and because they said they said to the people, look, this is how the teaching Islam is the best, religion. Who is a good thing in life, has the right thing in life, and things. But you know what I believe? Even these guys who give free Quran, they don't know exactly what is going on. Because now, this night, I realize this guy was not, aware about what happened in Islam. You make him know. Maybe now he think about it a lot. He gotta think about,
All right.
Hopefully, he gonna convert, become a Christian. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's why I changed my mind, because I was thinking to ask you if it's possible just to talk to them different way, but I think it's right. That is not another way.
Well, I am born this way. There's no other way for me. Nobody can tell me how to talk.
Congratulations. No. I just was, to have a topic, but no. You're doing good.
No, this is how I talk always. Doesn't matter who told me, like when this is why I stopped going in ABN TV. Each time they want to debate a Muslim, they ask me to be nice. I say to them, that's the maximum nice I can be, like when I debated this guy Hisham al-Husseini, they told me, please, the owner of the TV, he spoke to me before the debate. Please, I beg you, can you be nice? Like, don't crush the guy in 2 minutes. we want him to come back. I said, I cannot be, I am the nicest now. I cannot, that's it. This is the maximum. Don't expect much. And then I send him an email, says, you guys, you want me to or you bring me in the stage to beat the hell of him or to give him a hug. Don't call me again. All right, my friend. Thank you very much, Johnny. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the time. Thank you, Habib.
Yeah, this was actually the reason I stopped going in their TV. Each time they bring me to debate somebody, they give me a speech for 15 minutes about, not to use harsh words, not, I said, what I'm doing here? You bring me a cat and I am a lion and you want me to be a cat like it. Good luck. Do we have any cat? All right. Yeah. Anyway, actually, I'm sick. I supposedly I will stay here for like 20 minutes because I'm sick. Seriously, I'm sick. I have a very bad headache. My head is hurting me, and I'm supposed not to stay long. And now I'm weak, very weak actually. Yeah. He's lucky he came to me when I'm weak. All right. He's very lucky. All right, guys, no more people on the stage, please. I'm done for today. How many hours we are here? 3 hours and 40 minutes only. Man, I even set the alarm in vibration to finish after 1 hour because I'm sick. I'm taking even medicine, which is something I don't do usually, but I have to. Oh boy. Let us hope that I will be better in a few days from now. This is very annoying, health is a gift from God. We don't know how priceless it is until you lose it, right? So if you are healthy, praise the Lord for what you have. All my life I'm fine, but like sometimes maybe you get sick to remind you of, maybe you think you're a lion, but you can turn into nothing in 2 seconds. Because when we are strong, especially men, they think of themselves highly. He do not need God. He's strong. He's powerful. He have muscles. But the fact, all those things you have, it can be taken away from you in the blink of an eye. As simple as that. And this is why I warn everybody: stay close to your Lord. And you might think that if you are a believer, you want to get sick. Absolutely not. You might even have a cancer. You might even die a horrible death. That have nothing to do with being a believer or not. But the difference between somebody he died and he is faithful, loving to the Lord, that death for him is the new journey, is a new life. But for the one who is not, that is the beginning of a new journey to hell. So there is a huge difference between somebody he die happy and someone he die so worried and so paranoid and so afraid of what is going to be next. The Lord, he says, whoever believe in me and die will live. I'm not saying I'm dying, don't take me wrong, but I'm saying, this is my advice to you: don't be proud of your health. Your health is a gift from the Lord. It's going to be taken from you anytime, any moment. Remember always that whatever you have is a gift. You don't own it. Your life, you don't own it. Your health, you don't own it. So at least during the time you live, use the gift you gave. Remember the parable in the Bible about the talent the Lord he gave to the servants. There's one he make it wise, there's one he hide it, there's one. So be the one who multiply it, because whatever you've been given now is going to be taken away from you, and you will be asked what you brought with you. What you will say: I bought a new car, I have a new house, I have $10 million in the bank. Trust me, you will take none of those things with you. The house I am in now, was belonged to somebody else before me, and maybe to someone else before him. The land, you are in the top of it, generation after generation after generation came and live in it, but nobody take it with him. You don't even own your grave. So repent, be loving, be giving, love the Lord, and fight against the evil ones who try to deceive mankind. We don't hate Muslims. I don't hate this guy. I'm trying to save him. I am tough on him because I'm trying to save him. Not because I hate him, but because God loved the world. He sent his only begotten Son. And the only way to save somebody is to rebuke the devil within him, not to give him a hug. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And if I feel better tomorrow, I will try to be live with you again. I love you all. And we pray that we will be able to continue and do more work. Thank you. Take care.